So gentlemen, how we feeling? How we feeling, gentlemen? Give me something. Cinder did what you predicted. I didn't think, man. I didn't think. Predicted, was it really that obvious? I was not. I didn't think. I predicted in myself that she's just gonna disappear for a week, go for a vacation and come back. I did not think this would happen.
Self-destruction/20.
Let's see. So the last time when we were reading about what happened, basically I stopped the stream and then Sylvie went out with the new document, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this is one of the heaviest documents, because this shows how fucking two-faced she was. And I was reading the document and I was just screaming like, ain't no fucking way, ain't no way, right? Like literal fucked up shit. This one really hit hard. It's because it's so, you know how I said like, oh, like we gotta give her the benefit of the doubt, and like you gotta be like, I know, get blinded. And you have to be like very nice, you don't know the other side of it, and I'm just going to, there is no fucking other side. The other side is that I didn't know shit. Don't blame me. I was like, there must be something, because people always say that there is always something, and I was like keeping an eye on it. But it turns out, whatever you see is whatever you see. There never was, it was just business. I am not sure if she can come back from it. I thought that she could, but not after the apology. The apology was so bad that she can't come. Yeah, it literally. Then we put a good meme. She's savage, man.
Bao's stream last night was so upsetting. I feel for her so much.
I know. I saw snippets about it. My poor Pookie. She's such a sensitive-hearted little fluffy ball. Like, how could anyone do anything like this against her? It's just such a bull. Let me see what was in this, right? Let's go through it. And then we will go to the apology and what Bao said, what everyone else said, and it's like crazy. The introduction. So this is Silvervale's document, right? Like, she put this out at like midnight. I was already done streaming, that's why it's not in the first half. But this is the 5th document, I think. Right? So the introduction. I shouldn't have to say this, but me putting out a statement is not a call for excuse for anyone to turn this situation into a witch hunt. My intention for making this statement is strictly to give myself closure from events of the past years and clarify how I have been personally affected. I debated if I wanted to even say anything after being asked if I wanted my name in the original document censored, as the situation is much bigger than just my personal experience. However, after finding out how wide and extensive the transgressions were, I feel like I need to give clarity to my situation and how I was personally affected. I want to note, as the others have, though the majority of the messages are from Red, Cinder's manager, I find it impossible that he acted solely on his own intentions without Cinder's knowledge or consent, given to the extent to which he has represented her publicly and professionally. This is going to be a very important thing when it comes to the apology. Because basically this is her defense, that she didn't know. The manager. So I'm not going to read these. If you want, you can read it. We already read it up in the other document. The more interesting part is the conversations between Cinder and Sylvie, right? So this was basically the part where she was like, the Red was like, okay, whatever you do, no, just cock Silver, right? Just do not work for her. Cancel the project with Silver. Do not make new outfits for her. Do not do gamer subs labels. Don't do anything for her. Like her personally being named. Right? I will tell you why this is so fucking hilarious later. I am VTuber one in the screenshots provided by Nano in her document. I've been a friend and client of Nano for years, and seeing how she was manipulated and abused by Cinder and Red makes me livid. She's an absolute sweetheart and just wants her clients to be happy. It breaks my heart to see how she was treated like a tool and resource to be used for growth rather than a talented person, and gaslit into somehow believing how she was being treated was okay. I'm so proud of Nano for having the courage to come forward to affected people with all of this and let everyone know how they were being unknowingly sabotaged. I have spoken to her privately and want to clear that I have no ill will or hard feelings towards Nano for her involvement in this. I urge people reading this to try and understand the emotional manipulation on display and emphasize with her situation. There is a lot I could say about how disgusting I find this behavior towards other creators in general, but I want to focus on my personal experiences. Chapter 1. Cinder and I. Oh my lord. My goodness. Cinder and I. It's absolutely amazing. Discovering that all of this was going on behind the scenes has been gut-wrenching. I didn't know Cinder, we weren't friends, and we have barely talked. Even writing this, I do not understand what I could have possibly done to warrant this level of malice and cruelty shown. It's funny that both Sylvie and Bo feels exactly the same way. And Sylvie wasn't even like close to Cinder, right? So it's like, you could quote-unquote see where this is coming from. Like, Silver was the competition, like she has to take her down. But taking down your own friend? And then your other friends and basically all of your friend groups? Like, I don't fucking understand the logic in that. Like, you can be malicious towards one person or two people, but literally about anyone and everyone? What? That's actually crazy. In our private interactions, I was cordial as possible. She was so based. But I just wasn't interested in associating with her professionally being her friend. From the few uncomfortable interactions... from the displeasure I just had whenever I had to interact with her. My goodness. This is Sylvie's POV. It's actually beautiful. From the few uncomfortable interactions I did have with her, I had gotten the vibe for that her primary goal was to climb the social and content ladder and grow her brand. I'm fully aware how common that attitude is. Oh, you guys have no idea. It's crazy. It's like... Yeah, no comment. It's basically every second VTuber. That's why you have to be like giga close or be giga careful with them. I think I do. You have no idea, baby girl. You have no idea. I'm fully aware of how common that attitude is, and that's just how you grow in this sphere, but I personally don't have the emotional fortitude and bandwidth to have friendship for the express purpose of growth. For the record, I think it's fine to have that view and approach the content creation, but I also reserve the right to simply not vibe with someone. That's so true. That's so true. There is just so many VTubers who just like, sometimes you just can't get along with everyone, right? It doesn't mean that you hate them. They are different, right? They are not your tempo and you just don't want to mingle. And that's it. I would much rather not associate with someone all than pretend to be their friend for the purpose of growing my brand. The only time I had actually talked to her directly was during my meet and greet at TwitchCon 2023. Bro, that was just 2 years ago. Less than 2 years ago. That's so recent, man. I had just finished my meet and greet, and as I was wrapping up, she walked directly to the screen to meet me. I had someone else take a picture of us together. I was not informed of this picture or asked permission for it, only knew about it once I saw. Oh, I remember this, bro. I remember when she had the full cosplay and everything. Stop by to say hi after the meet, Wolf Girls. Oh man, I remember this. Yeah, I thought it was cute too. I was just like, oh, this is so cool. Like, look at her. She's just like vibing. Slay. Also, Cinder really loved meeting you and wanted to collab, so I told her I would let you know I could throw you guys in the group chat. Oh, this must be Mythic. Hello, I appreciate the sentiment, but I prefer not to do collabs. No worries, hope you are having a good weekend. Oh, thanks. I'm just trying to... Just busy and lots of in real life stuff coming out. Sorry for not being interested in collabs. I just like how to do my own things, but I'm always open to messages. I hope you had fun at the con and everything went okay. This is... Yeah, this is a Mythic manager, right? You guys know Mythic? Sylvie is in it after she left V showed you. I guess Cinder is in it too. I'm in it too, and we all have some managers and they keep contact with the other people, right? It's not anything strange. After the meet and greet, she contacted my manager at Mythic to ask me to collab with her. I told them I would rather fucking die. No, I would rather not collab, but accepted a friend request on Discord after turning her down. In private DM, she reached out and asked me to do merch or another various form of collab to be monetized, to which I again declined. I will always prioritize my mental health and peace over any potential profit that would make me feel used transactionally and put me out of my comfort zone. Hi Silver, sorry for getting back to you late. I've been super sick from TwitchCon. I guess a lot of us got sick after the last couple of parties. I hope you had a good time at the meet and greet. It was nice to see you there. But yeah, no worries if you don't prefer to stream together. My manager suggested something like more like sponsorship, merch, music, or some kind of other project together that maybe Mythic could help with if needed. I would love to chat more either way. No worries, it's been super hectic and busy for everything. I hope you're feeling better. I'm really flattered by the persistence. She was, in this case, not flattered. That you could substitute this word with something else, and she was not. Yeah, this was like the why are you talking to me? I'm just not interested in transactional relationship with anyone. I hope you can understand. That's... You know what? I absolutely stand with Sylvie on this one, because I don't know how big was Cinder back then, right? I have no idea. But she was very clearly climbing up, and she wanted a piece of the cloud that Sylvie had. Sylvie was super cordial. Of course, like, imagine that there is a literal who you don't know. She is just like, hey, do you want to collab? No. Well, do you want to make merch or music or this or that or that? And they already like advertise themselves with you, basically, right? Like, to the public, this will be like such a wholesome moment, and they are gonna be like, ooh, Silver Cindy collab van. Because that's what it happens. Yeah, do something with me. Just collab with me, girl. You have to. And yeah, like the famous red comment, man. Like, at the end of the day, it isn't about how much we make compared to her, meaning Sylvie. We just want her to recognize, hey, Cinder is a big VTuber too. She got there on her own merits. Just like you did, get along. And the marketing potential and money they could make if they teamed up. This is like, Cinder makes a lot of money. But Sylvie makes much more money. How selfish of Silver that she doesn't want to give Cinder some more clout and money. What a disgusting fucking thing to say. Right? They had the dollar sign in their eyes. Fucking unhinged. Like, who thinks like this? Imagine if I would walk up to Iron Mouse and be like, Iron Mouse, you're pretty big. Have you considered doing a collab with me? And she would be like, well, hi, Skew. I am so sorry, but like, I just don't feel it. And I would be like, okay, but do you want to make a song or anything? Why? Don't you see I'm also a big VTuber? Don't you want to team up and talk about our unlimited potential? Like, do you know how creepy it fucking sounds? Try it. I would, dude, it's fucking unhinged, creepy bullshit. Like, can you imagine how big this guy's ego is to just like be baffled that someone doesn't want to work with you? Like, they
Good night, dear Asku and everyone. It S00 10 a.m. in Taiwan.
Yeah. Like, it's actually fucking wild, man. They are just like baffled, like, why would she say no? Doesn't she see how much we could earn? Right? OMG, you know the spinning figure we have on stream? Silver's figurine was announced on Wednesday. No spinning figure. Cinder debut on Saturday. Everyone hears about it. Figurine announced. Spinning figurine on the screen. Silver stream yesterday. First stream Cinder debut. Guess what? Spinning figurine. I want to point out. I don't mean to stir shit, right? I will stir a little. But they are basically saying that Sylvie copied something from Cinder, right? Which is basically just how they promote their merch, I suppose. Right? Do you guys remember the first outfit that Cinder had? You guys probably don't know, but there was like quite a drama about it, that like it looked very, very similar to a variation that you know, Sylvie had. No, this is open topic now. I just remember it, and the crazy thing that comes out of it is that they started the copying. They fucking started the copying. It's not even spite. It comes even earlier, baby girl. It's much earlier. And it's like this part, I think more like wanting her to recognize Cinder, even though it literally doesn't matter. If it doesn't matter, why did you have to throw her under the bus? I feel like there's this unspoken competition between them. That's like saying that there is an unspoken competition between me and Fillion. Like, what? What are we talking about? Like, they need to one-up each other because Silver can't get along. I love how they are trying to portray this entire thing like Sylvie would be this stuck-up bitch who is just unwilling to be kind to the newcomer. Right? Meanwhile, Sylvie is just like, please, I am not sure if I want to be involved with this. It was lovely to know you, but I would politely decline. School starts shit with Fillion now? Okay. I also understand her POV. A new Vtuber who people say looks, sounds, and acts like you becomes just as successful as you. Oh my, the ego! Oh my god! Oh heavens! If I would have as big of an ego as this man, oh, I would be so famous. Jesus Christ! If she did recognize Cinder as an equal or a friend, I love how he assumes that Sylvie doesn't recognize Cinder as an equal. Like, she's just like on a low tier human. I'm sorry. Like a peasant, like a McDonald's worker. I'm sorry, please don't talk to me other than giving me my cheeseburger. Then if she would be endorsing her copy, or like people have say her replacement. Okay, now forgive me, but I think Sylvie's content and Cinder's content are rather different. What replacement are we talking about? Like, what? I never in my entire life thought the two was like similar in one way or another. Sylvie is like the Skyrim Fallout Queen. Yeah. Fucking wild, man. I had a new live 2D model in the works for my birthday with Nano, which eventually cancelled. I was devastated as Nano was originally asked if she could do the model because she was excited to make it with all the new things she had learned, and my birthday was special. Is this the model that Yoshi ended up drawing in the end? Like, you know, there was like this foresty, the black outfit with a bunch of flowers. It was very pretty. Yeah, I think so too. I remember. At the time, the reason given was the health stress reason, which made sense given how much it was Nano's play. And despite my disappointment, expressed my support for her prioritizing her health. I am now aware that the actual reason for her declining work with me for my model was from external pressure from Red and Cinder. Words cannot describe how heartbroken I was and am. Yeah, I remember that. The goddess outfit, it was... Wait. I will Silvervale outfit. I will bring it up first. I will show you which one we are talking about. It was this one. I think this is the one that was cancelled by no. I'm sorry, I do not know why it's so Yoshi ended up finishing it, but I think this is what they are talking about. This must be it. Because this was like giga delayed. Yeah, it is really nice. It would have been beautiful in nano style, but it's already so beautiful, so, you know. It's a win-win at this point. Yeah. It has nothing, it doesn't look like, you know, a Cinder at all. Silver, I have to cancel the model commission. I'm sorry, my manager told me I have to cancel the most commissions possible for health reasons. Bless Nano. Her manager told her to cancel it for health reasons. Healthy reasons. Fuck, man. I've been working too hard and it's getting to me. I really apologize. I can't believe they pushed her into it. I can't believe that this jackass pushed her into doing this. And I can't believe it that in the apology document, Cinder tries to throw Nano under the bus. Like, is Nano's manager Red? No, it's like Red is holding the gun against her poor head. It's just like, Sylvie, I have to cancel. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just like, yeah, keep typing. Keep typing, buddy.
So guilt tripped the person?
Mm-hmm. Yep, not even a little. Yeah, dude, she's an absolute angel. I don't need a manager. Thank you very much. I need video editors. That's what I need. I was looking forward to it so much. I love your art so much, and I've been excited for a new model from you. I understand though. You have to prioritize your health and taking care of yourself. I hope your health improves and you feel better. Make sure to get lots of rest. Dude, she took it so well. She took it so fucking well. I would have crashed out. I would have been like, but why? Do you know if you would be able to do it next year at all? Don't feel pressured, just asking. I'm sorry it hurts me too. I just wish I could work on everything, but I believe I can still go for your model sometimes next year, yeah. Depends on how far was the process. I wonder how. That's okay. I know you have a ton on your plate and I can't imagine how stressful it must be. Do you think you can still do gamer sub-stub art? Oh yeah, illustrations are okay. And it's like... Bro, Right, I just didn't think our conversation sounded like I was trying to make you not work with her on the model. Like Silver, the backtracking king. That's what I'm going to call him. He's the backtracking king. Oh, it's not like we wanted you not to work with her. We just don't really want you to work with anyone. Honestly. We call that gaslighting. I am learning so much. I'm learning gaslighting 101. He could write a book. We'll edit for feed pics. Okay, got you. Leave your number. I will call you. Maybe I just considered the situation too much. My mistake for thinking this way. It's okay, but are we good? Yeah, it's like the gaslighting, more gaslighting. Oh yeah. Oh, now it's uncovered. Well, let's see if Giri wants a nano model or not, because they didn't want Giri to have a nano model either. And hope Silver finds someone else. Angry face. That angry whatever, that seal or cursed XDD face, right? Bro. It's such a... he spoilered it. I don't know if you can see it, that this is a spoilered message. It's like, when you write something like that, even you know that what you're saying is just a bag of bullshit. A flaming bullshit. Satanic XDD. I didn't think much of it at the time, but Cinder messaged me on Discord right before my model was cancelled. Bro. Imagine that you get someone's project cancelled and you're like, oh my god, Sylvie, I love you so much. Bro. How... like, there is two-faced and there is whatever this is, right? I don't even, I feel like we need a better word for this because this is just like unhinged psychopathic shit. She celebrated that we shared art despite the fact that at the same time she and Red were actively working.
and chat a drama llama, cooking to cool down Skja Holdm.
Yes. Despite the fact that at the same time she and Red were actively working to take the potential for more away. Fucking unhinged, man. Hey Silver, I just got your gamer sub stuff in the mail and it looks amazing. It's so cute that we both have nanos. It's so cute that we have both of Nano's art. And hope Silver finds someone else. Okay. It's so cute that we have both Nano's art on our merch since she is both of our model mama. This is the kind of shit, like, if you're a cunt, right, with a capital K, and you're trying to take people's opportunity away, at least do not put your elongated tongue in between their assholes. You know, like, just do not lick so deep. Like, then just own up to it, right? Just be evil. Be the evil you were meant to be. You don't have to spread the cheeks and lean all the way in, okay? That is absolute, like, I wouldn't dare. How? Bro, I'm so crazy. Like, the two-facedness is actually crazy. Moving forward, Cinder and Red have spent years sabotaging me for no understandable reason. I have never done anything to warrant this other than just existing as Silvervale. They have actively sought to get my models and the art cancelled based on the messages I have seen and shared above, to have not had any second thoughts about doing so. It's hard to express how crushing feeling is to be talked about so cruelly and maliciously without my knowing, and to know opportunities and friendships were taken away for what I can only assume is spite and insecurity. It's jealousy, and it's just business. That's what it was, it's just business. There's no end to the amount of anxiety I feel knowing that these rumors were expressed to Nano, and I have to assume they were expressed to others as well. I hope this document and the evidence presented will convince you that I am not the person that Cinder and Red try to convince people I am. Thank you for taking your time to read, and hope that any and all of the people who have been affected by this will get the closure and peace they deserve. I am not sure about the peace. I'm not sure. Dude, poor Nano too. On his stuff. Dude, yeah, I know. I saw the Neuro foreshadowing. Bro, Neuro has too much power. She's becoming Skynet. It's all going to be over for us. So much malice and hatred, simply not wanting to be business transaction. I'm so sorry. You know that shit hits the fan when fucking Vay, Miss never joining any drama, starts to give out her comments. Like, Vay and Yanners, they are no drama llama. They don't give two fucks about it. And then they are just like, When Lily comments, yeah. Take you to go! That's... Yeah, so, yeah, basically anyone and everyone who is someone was like sharing a little bit of like love for Sylvie. I think you guys should give Sylvie a lot of love too. This is incredibly unfair on her. The same with Bao. They have done nothing. Like, Sylvie was always cordial. Bao was literally one of her closest friends. It's ruthless business, man. Yeah, Sylvie literally did nothing. She just existed. And then we had the legendary, the mighty, the absolute pinnacle of apology. We didn't even need a ukulele, man. There was no ukulele involved, and yet it feels like it's worse. Bro, when I saw Buff Pop write dude fuck off, the way I spilled my drink, I was like, girl, oh my goodness. I just choked. I was sipping on my tea and I just choked harder. I was like, okay, I need to read this. I read her comments earlier than I read the apology and I was like, no. Ain't no way. So ballsy, so fucking based. Absolute savagery. Beautiful. Google Doc servers have been on fire. Bro, they are getting so much traction right now. Absolute amazing. Oh god, there's still so many people are reading it. Look at that. 90 total viewers. I'm sorry, I know, get blinded. But there is, look at that. The Google Docky. That's actually insane. The Lily's one is legendary. At peak it was 3K. There was 3K people watching. The apology has 30 million views. But it's, oh my. Oh. So what you think, lads? Do you think this apology was good? Do you think people will forgive her and we will move on and hold hands and make out and cuddle? Yeah, no. Absolutely fucking not. It's over, hell no. It was mid 4th out of 10. Complete BS. Accountability dodged. What? You don't know? Oh my god. 10 out of 10 ukuleles. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't read it fully. I read like maybe the first page and all I could take was that I didn't know. Everything was red. Red did everything. Red even wiped my ass when I had diarrhea. I didn't know. It just happened to me. So we will go through it together because I didn't have the strength to go through it. I wonder how the gamer subs ownership. I'm gonna be honest with you. You wanna hear my speculation about gamer subs? I think she will be politely asked to leave. That's what I would do. Because imagine that you have Lily and you have Bao and you have Tricky and you have all the girls who have been just like stabbed in the back. I would understand that they wouldn't feel comfortable working in the same environment, right? This is my tinfoil theory that I don't think that she will stay as a partial owner. Now, how you do this legally, I have no idea. Like, do you have to pay her out? Do you have to just like step down, be like just a shareholder, but they will not promote her anymore? Probably buy her out? We don't know, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling that the girls will probably not feel comfortable, which is absolutely. Also, can I just let you know that there is no one, no artist will ever fucking work with her again. Nono definitely won't. I think Mitsu condemned her. She did the ASMR model for her. I don't think she would. I don't know about Click. I don't think she would. He would either. Like AI artist. I don't think so. I don't think so, man. Nah, money is money though. Sometimes it's not. Yeah, she definitely won't. I don't think many people would. And you know what? I will tell you why not. I think it's because of this document. This apology was the least apologiest apology ever apologied, you know? And we had so many crazy apologies on YouTube and whatnot. Like, this was just a shifting on blame to another person that, hey, it's not me. I had no idea. I swear to God. You know? It's bad? Okay, let me see. Mr. Anonymous Kangaroo. No accountability? Well, let's read. There's nothing I can say to make this better, but I will try my best to properly convey my feelings, frustrations, and mistakes. I would like to explain my POV and apologize to each party affected. Okay, let's see. Maybe there is an apology that I didn't read. Perhaps. Right? Red has been my co-content creator since I began making content, managing all aspects of what I do and being major part of where I am here. We have also been in a relationship since the start of my endeavors. It's no secret that many VTubers choose to keep their public and personal life separate. I am no different. As of yesterday, he is no longer working with me, and I have not extensively discussed any of this with him. Wait. So does he know that he's fired or does he not know that he's fired? Yeah, Red is the boyfriend. So is he fired only as a manager or is he fired also as a boyfriend? Or... Oh, okay. If you think that Red wasn't there while she was writing this document, then you're more naive than I am. And I was jabasted like 4 times the previous stream with stupid shit. He was absolutely sitting next to her and they were writing this together. Where our personal situation goes from here will be figured out between us privately. That means that they will not break up. This is what this means. I never intended to mention us publicly, but given that the claims out there, I want everyone to know I'm taking this seriously. After years of working on everything together, his hyper-business-oriented outlook warped my view of what it is I should be doing. And what should be important to me as I navigate this career path. I have a terrible work-life balance as is, and being around other projects and streams all day, every day made me lose sight of the point. It took all of this for happening to realize this behavior is So it took her to get cancelled to realize that backstabbing your best friends is not nice. Do you think people have to tell her that murder is also not nice? Or does she like stab someone and when she gets arrested, she will realize it that, oh yeah, that's also not very kind. You shouldn't be doing that. You know? Like, I don't like this. Like, if you write an apology, then just take accountability. Don't just... It's, you know what? If she doesn't want to take accountability, I wouldn't have put out this entire document. I would have become silent, go away for a month, and come back. And just address it then. Or, hear me out. We thought up a creative way. What she should have done. She should have show up to stream and start crying. Just crying, endless water work, and just be like, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to. I just got too overwhelmed. I love them so much. I'm such a monster. Like, you know, imagine this, but for like hours. It would have been 10 out of 10. Yeah, Crocodile, let them go. Yeah, of course. Let them happen. It would have been absolutely amazing. She still will if she comes back. Yeah, but now no one will believe it. Because she already deflected from it, right? So no one will care. They will show up and they will just like be mean to her, but they will not forgive her, you know? So yeah, it took all of this happening for me to realize this behavior isn't normal or healthy, and it's not an outlook I want to have. This doesn't absolve me of the things I have willingly done wrong or went along with, or the way I've treated people who were fully undeserving. In regards to Nano, for the majority of the time working with her, Red was almost solely doing the communication about okay, she had no idea, of course. Solely doing the communication about new plans, negotiations through his private DMs. Nano had a project server we were all the part of, where the actual art and model were worked on, but the conversation were focused around work itself. I was not fully aware of the extent of Red's manipulation. I know that Red has to be the crucified Jesus in this situation to try to save Cinder's career. But like, fuck me, man. I hope he gets a great great BJ after this. That man deserves it. If his reputation is completely zeroed on the internet as this evil mastermind, the least he's deserving is a solid BJ, okay? That's all. Anytime, however many times. I'm sorry, but one, however much he wants, okay? Red's manipulation over Nano's commission decisions, and I should have been more diligent with their oversight. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. It's called fingering, dear. Ah, do not. Every time I had been told that Nano had agreed to work on a new commission with me, it had been willingly and with excitement. This definitely doesn't sound like she was threatened with a gun to her head. It was willingly and with excitement, and she dropped all those clients also willingly and with excitement. From my POV, it was she genuinely wanted to be working on these things. I wanted to work with Nano as much as possibly could, making her art the face of my brand. I don't think there's anything wrong with this, right? She wanted Nano to be basically not only the artist, but the art director around anything visual related to her. I think that's fine, right? As long as you don't try to force her into dropping everyone else other than you. We had to come to the conclusion that it would be in my best interest to talk with Nano about making more time for my project by negotiating her to cut out other work. That's not how you do it. If they would have wanted to do this properly, what would have happened? Oh my god. Is it my girl? Is it my girl here? Is Numi here? Hello! Hello, my beloved. We are just going through... I hated that you guys have that fucking gif where she's getting her head bashed in. Like when you write her name. My goodness. Screw your tweet gave me love during these dark times. Aww. Anything for you, my lady. Anything. I hope you're doing alright. Dude, this is very heavy and awful. I'm so sorry that you guys had to, I don't know, get shanked London style by one of your closest friends. That's absolutely wicked. You know? This was wrong to push onto her, and it was wrong to the other creators who wanted to have the chance working with her. You know, bro, why did they not just pay her more? Why didn't they just like pay her like double? And then she could have just like worked only on them. I remember the payment. The payment was so minimal. They wanted to... You cannot be cheap and also want to be exclusive too. She's not a corner whore. Okay, it's not like you give her $10 and you get like, I don't know, half an hour extra. That's not how it works, man. That's... Yeah, you sure? I'm like 99% sure that that's not how it works. Imagine the stonks. Bro. There was only one specific creator we were responsible for naming and pressuring Nano into reconsidering... Thank you, Mr. Chaos Thank you. For the Epic 10 gifted. The I love how they used reconsidering and not pressuring. I guess this is... You didn't have to cut me off. I'm canceling all of you. After reading this, I am writing a document about all of you. I will not even say anything, okay? I will fucking do it again. I'm writing my tweet longer. It's over for you. It's gonna be another Google Ducky. Nano into So Kirikun said, wait, what do you mean you smell AI? You don't think that it was written by ChatGPT, right? No. Shut up! Silence. Yes, it was. No. Silence, heathen. Don't talk to me. So there was only one specific creator they are talking about, Sylvie, were responsible for naming. Also, that's not true. There was a whole fucking list. No, Carlos! Silence. Silence. Right now. Right now. You guys cannot call me an idiot in front of so many people, okay? Jarvis, write an apology. You cannot. You simply cannot. Go away. Let me be. I'm trying to read. All of my brain cells are on firing capacity. It's good it's your voice. It's AI. It's not true. I'm sorry. TK. It's true. It was AI. So, for the 5th time this sentence, there was only one specific creator responsible for naming a pressuring Nano into reconsidering projects with not an entire list. Untrue, we saw the list. Of her own volition, Nano cancelled a large portion of her model. Was it really? If you keep telling someone that you should do it, you should do it, have you done it? Why have you not done it? Is that really your own volition? Or is that just like being pressured the fuck out of? I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. So she cancelled a large portion of her model comments last September. However, the claim that I was just using her is wrong. I have always treated Nano with respect and as my friend. I did give her a lot of work and we did everything we could do to accommodate her schedule. How generous. I mean, how generous of you not to lock her in a basement, feed her dry bread and water and just squeeze the art out of her. That's very kind. As an artist myself, I appreciate that. But yeah. If she needed more time or break or even help her with our own project payments multiple times, I invited her on my stream. I have sent her my merch and things she has made for me. You know what really pays bills? A big Vtubers merch. There is nothing that helps me pay my rents more than when I get free shit from my favorite Vtuber. God, it should have been me. It fucking should have been me. I feel like I missed out. I was always open to talking to her about things outside of our projects in the instances we would message each other. Regarding the exclusivity deal made between them, I had no part in direct negotiations of their eventual agreement. There was no agreement. And I had no knowledge of Bao and Cotton being included. Okay. So let me guess. Let me understand this. So Red pulled these names out of his ass. Red was watching stream and decided that he has a beef with Bo and Cotton and Sylvie, and without telling his girlfriend that he has a beef with them, went behind her back and acted. Okay. Am I going to remove the Cinder artworks from my site? I don't think there will be too many people who would want to buy it anymore. So, like, you know, like, I don't mean to be like that, but it's not even me removing it, but like, please don't you work hard on those? I mean, I won't delete them. I did like how the pictures turned out, but, you know, it's just business. It's just business. If I had known my friends were included, I would have said something to put a stop. You know what? This sentence. I was wondering what happened in Shylily to break her to the point to come out, whip her dick out onto the table and say, "You stupid piece of shit." And now I'm starting to realize it must have been sentences like this. She was angry and it was entirely valid that she was angry. How can you say that, oh, if I had known my friends were included, I would have said something. It's like, oh no, it wasn't me. If I would have known. Oh, that's crazy. Thank you, Dark. Thank you, Kuro. Welcome, welcome. Any primers? Cinder shifted everything on red and made it worse. Dude, this is the first page. This is the end of the very first page. What about the not friends? They get sister sex. The not friends will get sister sex. That's what they get. I was only aware of it being about one person who I was unfairly pursuing. Oh, was it? Are we talking about Spite, or are we talking about Sylvie, or are we talking about Bo? Because they were all unfairly pursued. There is so many, I'm not even sure. You know? Sylvie, oh, okay. When Nano had messaged me about this agreement almost a month later, I was under the assumption this was only about Silvervale. I was upset. Wait, I'm sorry. So English is not my first language, but isn't an exclusivity deal mean exclusivity as in like me and no one else? So it's not just like, oh, nothing about Sylvie, but like actually it's just me and no one else. Because then maybe Cinder's first language is also not English if she was under the assumption that it was only about her. I was upset and my initial messages to her were very guilt-trippy. Okay, this is like the first time there's anything being admitted. But I wasn't going to force Nano to do anything. Okay, I disagree. That wasn't it. Okay, it wasn't forced. It was mild pressuring with guilt trip. Okay, I guess. To do anything she wasn't okay with, and I tried reassuring her that I was okay with her decision. Nano had also never come to me as seriously and professionally as her document was looking to address the issues she had either of us. Really? Because I swear I remember screenshots of conversations when she did. She directly went to Cinder. Because she was like, hey, I'm not sure if you know, but Red has been telling me this. And Cinder's reply was like, I know what he means, or something like that. Yeah, we literally saw that screenshot. I remember it. Or to terminate our partnership. I had no idea there was even a conversation about Shylily recently between Red and Nano until reading her document. It's true. I had confided in Red lately. I haven't been hearing from Lily like I had been in the past and was worried something was wrong. But that's as far as it went. Bro. Imagine that Cinder and Red is having dinner and like they have the driest conversation ever. It's like, how was your day? It was fine. Lily doesn't talk to me. Oh, that sucks. Anyway, do you want to watch TV? Like, are you telling me that they don't ever say anything more other than they just like the bare minimum? Yeah, it's like an Oblivion NPC moment. That's it. Is that it? Is that really it? Like, there ain't no way. Fuck it, man. I am more TMI to all of my moderators than this. And he took it upon himself to try digging for more info. And I was never even aware that Nano was ever planning to work on a model for other of my friends. Giddy. Man, are you telling me that this Red is such a sneaky boy? You know what he is? He's just like Batman. We just misunderstand him. He's just working in the dark to protect his girlfriend. And he is just like, I am the darkness. I do this for you, my queen. That's all he does. Yeah, men are very devious. Yeah. Didn't you know that men are actually very famous for being devious and working in the shadows? As opposed to just being like straightforward and whatnot? No, it's absolutely true. It's you guys. I do not condone anything about what Red said about Bo in these DMs either, and him using V and our in this context is abhorrently incorrect. So remember when Red was saying that Bo was getting on our nerves? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. And I believe was done to gain greater credibility behind what he was saying. Yes, Red and I were initially upset when Bo hired my editor, and I took it personally when I shouldn't have. Oh, really? So you say it that you were upset here, but you're not saying that they were... You could say that someone getting on your nerves means that you have been upset with them. So she says that she... I'm sorry, did she just like confirm and also deny whatever she was just saying? This apology is not very convincing. It's like, I didn't say that we were so fucking upset with her, but I was also very upset with her. Okay. I felt as if maybe my content wasn't good enough, or like I wasn't paying enough for his work, but I accepted it and I was happy for him, for getting the bag and supporting one of my friends at the same time. And yes, I was also upset when Sag the... So you were upset quite a lot of times, girl. Like, there is a lot of upset though going around. The Post-Rush MV editor had told us that he won't be working on any future projects with us and would be instead working exclusively for Bo, but Red got it in his head that it was Bo's fault that it happened. Oh my god, I wish you wouldn't have said that. There is no way. Okay, I will let you know how these things work. If there is a girl and something happens to the girl, then the girl will bitch. Okay, if a guy gets something, the guys don't bitch. Okay, the guys just like compartmentalize. They put it in a jar and they put it up where they can not think about it. A girl will constantly complain and talk and talk and talk. Now, knowing this, do you think it is possible that Cinder absolutely said nothing and it was Red who was like, you know what? You know, I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them that this is all for my queen. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's unlikely. Right? So he got it in his head that it was Bo's fault who has happened and seemingly had a grudge against for her. He was very passionate about Boss Rush and the potential future projects around it, but he told me without an MV editor as talented as Zach, the future projects wouldn't reach the same heights, so he created this headcanon that's laid out in these DMs. I wasn't convinced this was the case, but it's my fault for never speaking. I can't believe she's portraying herself as the good guy here. Like, oh my god, Red got this into his head, and I couldn't stop it. I tried to. I wasn't sure if he is right, but I couldn't stop him. But it's my fault for never speaking with Bo about these things directly to clear things up, and letting it spiral to the point to go. Every comment here about her own music, guilt-tripping, and claims about shared feelings towards her are disgusting. And I honestly don't know why he thought... Girl, if this guy is so disgusting, why are you still with him? Then boot him out the house. She's trying to describe that Red is a manipulative, backstabbing arsehole. Then break up with him, right? Like you cannot just say that. Oh, he's literally Satan, but also we will just work it out together. He did stay through the cockening. Maybe he's into that. I don't know. I honestly don't know why he thought this way about my close friend being the resentment over those things, or why it was worth something. There is no way that she actually pinned the entire sabotage onto Red. There is no way that she just said she knew nothing and she disagreed and everything was just behind her. There's no fucking way. The It's Just Business screenshot of my DMs with Nano's document was from November 2023, and I will go my thought process of everything I said here. what Red was trying to explain to Nano is that everyone, if everyone has a model by her, then the innate value of her models overall are diminished by there being an oversight. Imagine if you would say that if Lady Gaga makes more than 3 pop songs, then her hit songs like Poker Face will be devalued because she just released a new song. That's what she's saying. If an artist makes more of an art, then it has less value. Look at Nickelback though. Okay, we don't talk about Nickelback. If anyone in the world had a VTuber model done by her, then the value of her having her model wouldn't be the same as if there were only a handful of them, which he viewed as a negative for me. Oh, so it was also Red who viewed this as a negative, not her. Okay, this was only... Okay, gotcha. I understand. Is there anything Cinder admits to in this entire document? Is there anything other than that she was upset about the editor? Because so far this is the only thing. That she was upset about the editor, but she didn't know anything. She didn't know about the friends getting hurt. She didn't know that Bao was framed. She doesn't know anything. Like 2 things. I don't know what to say. I didn't read this far yesterday, and I am actually baffled about this. I understand where he was coming from with this. Oh, you do? But in the VTuber space, this isn't something we should have pursued. Oh, so it's alright in other places? I'm telling you, someone has to tell her that murdering people is also not a good thing before she accidentally stabs someone at like an upcoming event, and like the police will be like, you know, that is not a nice thing. Nano has an amazing skill where she is able to draw each of her VTuber children uniquely, so I was never upset. I don't believe. Upset seeing new model siblings. In many cases, I was there cheering them on their debuts and looking to collab with them as sisters when I could. I'm trying to think. Did I ever see Cinder collab with any of the Nano children? Did she? I don't remember. Did it Buff? Okay, but Buff is basically a fucking huge creator. Like let's not say that that's a charity, right? Like, I'm sorry that I am collabing with a I don't know how many thousand Andy. Are you talking about the Cinder thing? Yes. Me saying it's just business was referring to my acceptance of Nano's business decision. That's not what the context was. Whether she chose to work with me or not. This was not in reference to anyone's model being cancelled, further explaining to her that it's okay if she chooses not to work with me. I can understand where the next part sounds manipulative, but my intention was to reminiscence about the journey we had together up to this point, since at this time I wasn't sure if this is where Nano and I would stop working together as frequently as we have been, and I would have to look for a new model artist. Then I encourage her to work on projects she's excited about while I talk with Red to find a project that would work with her schedule. I don't know, man. At this point, I am a firm believer that Red and Cinder don't talk to each other. They are just like avoid each other within the house. Because she doesn't know jack shit about what this man is doing. Yeah, they are basically strangers. I'm not even sure if she would recognize him on the street at this point. I am unsure. Absolute strangers. When talking about Sylvie, I need to start at the beginning. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, okay, so this paragraph was about the Nano part. Which is basically, I didn't know jack shit. I didn't say that. It was actually Nano's fault because she passed down on the commissions. And everything is over-exaggerated, and also I don't know anything. Yeah, okay. So it's actually Nano's fault. Yeah, how could I... Yeah, true. Let's see how this is going to be Sylvie's fault. I'm ready. When talking about Sylvie, I need to start at the beginning. Before I was Cinder, I was Pink Cherry Blossom girl named Tashi that did ASMR content. When the VTuber boom happened in 2020, I knew I wanted to join in. Red and I contacted an artist in October and they were set to start my VTuber design in December. The plan was to take my Cherry Blossom persona Tashi and make her pink and white wolf girl VTuber. In November of the same year, Sylvie have revealed her Sakura wolf redesign. Her redesign, right? I remember that Sylvie had been using this 3D avatar for a very, 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 very long time, right? So, if it was a redesign, she was already having that design. So, does it really matter? Like, she had been looking sort of the same-ish for a very fucking long time. I heard that Sylvie earlier this year, but I didn't watch her streams at all. We knew we had to pivot before we were stuck with a design that would just be a copy of one of the popular VTubers at the time. Like I explained many times on my stream, I knew I wanted to be a wolf girl, so I mixed my love of Okami and metal music into the design and came out as a hellhound. My name was originally be Amber, but Red came up with the name Cinder. The mix of Sin and Cinder, both Hell and Fire team. It was only coincidence that I ended up being similar to Silver. So what she's saying, that she knew, she didn't watch Cinder, but she knew of Cinder and wanted to be pink, but because Sylvie was pink, she didn't want it to be pink, but accidentally she still ended up being like Cinder despite not wanting to be pink because... Huh? So she didn't want to copy her being pink and blue, so she became brown, but the outfit was still similar. That's some wicked woman logic, man. That's actually some wicked woman logic, not gonna lie. Let me show you something. So the only thing I can think of what she's talking about is this was the original art. I think this was the Cinder 1.0 or something, right? And the only thing with this was that this was Sylvie's design, that, you know, there was like the straps and this fluffy whatever, and then there was like the straps and this fluffy whatever, and also I'm pulling up the pants. So if you look at the pants, like you have these straps, the thighs and whatever boots, and straps, the different thighs and whatever boots, right? So I wouldn't say that it's like it's a copy. I wouldn't say that this is a copy, but I'm also not going to say that it's a strange coincidence that there was like similarities, especially since she like points out that they have been watching Sylvie because they wanted to avoid looking like her, and then they ended up getting a design that was a little bit similar to her. I'm gonna be honest with you, every VTuber had like their asymmetry phase, so I don't think it's too wild. But I only am a bit angry about this because they didn't give courtesy with spite, right? So that poor girl had nothing, and they were just like bullying her. So whatever. And yeah, so it's only a coincidence that they ended up being different. It's definitely nothing else. And if you think it's anything else, then you're being paranoid, and you shouldn't be. It's a coincidence, right? Because it's written right here. I was genuinely interested in pursuing friendship with her and drew fan art of myself, of us together. On the other hand, Red was in my ear the whole time saying how great working together would be, since again, he's been business-oriented side of my brand. Since I started streaming, I have been ruthlessly compared to Silvervale. Do you guys ever remember Cinder being compared to Sylvie? Because I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you, I cannot say that I was there, but I just, you know, you always hear like the little bit of gossips or whatnot, but I don't really remember this happening. Like, if anything, like I heard more of like other people looking similar, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Being called a discount version of her, this is some delusion. I was accused of copying her design, copying her personality, even copying her laugh of all things. And there was a large number of people who were diehard believers that I stole all of these attributes maliciously for my own gain, citing the art I posted of us together, calling it her an inspiration, when in reality this was referring to the decision to become a hellhound. The only time Sylvie was mentioned in original designing of my character when we explained why we were pivoting to something else, and there was no references of her character involved. I am not sure about that, but I don't know. I grew more and more resentful of Silver over time, between the constant belittling of myself, a controversy around my first waifu club. There was a controversy? I do not know what this refers to. And other incidents, even though she herself never interacted with me directly. And it was also the fact that made me insecure, like I wanted to know if she believed all these things or not. I bet she will get a new manager in 6 months and it will be the same guy. No, it's going to be not redacted, it will be blue-dacted. It's crazy. She just found a person, his name is Blue. Man, welcome to the team. Yeah. Bless Blue. Hey, Mr. Boyita. It was also the fact that made me insecure, like I wanted to know if she believed these things or not. It really felt as if she didn't like that I even existed in the same space. I have a feeling that this was in reverse. You know, like, I don't think that, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sylvie is such a sweet girl that I don't think that she has time or emotional energy about thinking about the people she hates. I just don't think so. Yeah, this is some insane projecting. So at this point, I was working with Nano consistently. We brought up not making any more models with her. If a VTuber model is how everyone recognizes you, then it would be harder to compare us directly if we no longer look. I love how instead of being like, listen, I don't want to be compared to Sylvie, I will find a new artist. Instead of that was like, what if we would just pressure this artist into dropping her? Genius. Absolute genius. Write it down, chat. Write it down. It was wrong and selfish decision, but it made me feel better, and that's why it was a constant topic with Nano. Red pushed for this harder than ever I ever did, because he knew how it affected. Oh, so it was just caring. What a caring boyfriend. Aww. I guess? Is this romance? Is this romance? I think this might be romance. No matter what the outcome was, I wasn't going to walk away from working with Nano. Sylvie was completely undeserving of this treatment, and it was my own insecurities that led me making this choice. I became unapologetically evil towards her. This is like the second thing that she admits. Okay, we are counting. This is the second. We are on third page. 2 things have been admitted. Her due to not the reaction of her own. There's no excuse for this. Okay, let's see. Moving on from Sylvie, let me talk about spite. Okay, I'm so ready. Let me sip. I'm sipping. So, spite. Once again, I had no involvement or knowledge of Red bringing up spite to Nana. Of course not. I want you to imagine this. There is a girl who resembles Silver, who is incredibly defensive about her design. Do you think that these two never ever talked about her? That, oh, this fucking girl is looking like me. I don't like it. No. They absolutely had nothing. I'm sorry, I have TTS disabled right now because I'm disabled when there are noises. My only personal involvement, excluding someone from specific working with Nano, was Silver and Bow and Giddy and Cotton and everyone else. Who the fuck remembers who else was on the list? But yeah. My design sheet and outfit were finished and made public at the very start of 2021. The first thing she mentions is a debut teaser in 2022 that was apparently posted on the same day as her original debut, which I honestly don't know if at the time was intentional or not. I don't know when I first discovered Spite, and I could have been after she debuted. When I first debuted, I was very possessive of my design and details. I had made it a year and a half since my design sheet was finished and public to having a full VTuber debut, as I watched everything grow and change from the sidelines. And I didn't want anyone to capitalize on the concept before I could. Okay. If you don't want anyone to capitalize on your concept, maybe don't put out your character sheet like a half a year before you debut. Because as much as people will hate it, whatever you put up onto the internet is public. And it is on the internet. And you can suck 100 dicks. It will not matter. It's public knowledge. Right? So you could have just keep it to yourself and debut with a big bang and just be like, yay, I am special. Soon after my original debut, I remember Spy getting an update to her model that made it seem like she more closely resembled me, including the fire added to her model. Without evidence, I saw it and thought she must have copied me, but I never did anything about it, then voiced my frustrations to Red. I didn't want to start drama with anyone. Famous last words. And I didn't have ownership over fire as a design detail. The references for the ripped shirt and short outfit and my bikini model was given to Nano in June 2022. You know what's great about this entire document? There is not a singular screenshot. Where is the sauce? Where is the dated pictures? Where is the sketch? Where is the interaction which would show when your sketch was created, when it was done? Right? It's literally the source, trust me, bro. Everyone, literally everyone who dropped a document came with pictures. Except this, yeah, there is nothing, not a singular picture in this. It's only text. Red ate the screenshots. Aw, oh, man, I bet he would eat her homework too. Yeah, even Mr. Finger Guy came with screenshots. It's so fucking wild. With the purpose of having a cover-up outfit that would be safe for Twitch. The merchant she's referring to designed around my concept of my fire changing blue. The fact that the rest art was grayscale was the artist's choice, since it was going to go to the back of a hoodie, and I didn't have the say, or at least I didn't counter that being until the final decision. There was no intention to deliberately look like Spite with this piece. Unfortunately, both my angel and sleepy outfits are being similar outfits. Spite has done in the past. That was just a coincidence. I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe that it can be a coincidence. What I don't believe is that the sleeping outfit has a sleeping outfit with your hair covering your eyes, with Spite done first, and then you come out with the other outfit, which is sleepy outfit, and your hair covers your eyes. Because there is no way that suddenly both of them thought about the same thing, down to such specific things. There is a lot of coincidences happening, you know? Very, very sus. I had always planned to one day make an angel counterpart to my demon outfit. It was made in 2023. I don't think that the angel outfit was anything weird. Right? Like, I actually didn't see the similarities between that and Spite's. Like, one of them was more like a Greek thing. The other one was like an angel. Whatever. I don't know. She did the outfit after Spite a whole year after. Yeah, that's why I'm saying that there is no way that Cinder didn't look at that outfit and be like, you know what, I like this part, make me something similar. There is no way. I don't believe in that. And my original ref sheet laid the groundwork. Where is it? I need to see. You know, she could have shown first drafts. Like, hey, this is when we talked about it. This was the first draft. we did it earlier, then this girl did it. This is the sketch. This was the layout for the time. Like, where are all these proofs, man? It was Greeky Cinder Angel, though. Yeah, whatever, man. The point is that I don't think it would have become a problem, but you cannot say that there is this girl who kind of looked like you, and then you kept making outfits that she did, knowing that she will probably get bullied for it and be called, like, just how quote-unquote Sylvie's fans called her a lesser copy or whatever. You know? Whatever. I never liked theming anything around my brand in religious light, so I chose to make my angel form more Greek Valkyrie than biblical, which is also a similar look to my demon. The sleepy outfit was a last-minute decision to... They keep using this word pivot. What does pivot mean? What does pivot mean? Since when a Valkyrie is Greek? Yeah, I don't know. To move away, to change direction, okay. This is such a strange word. Like, people don't really use this in casual speak. You know? Very... I don't... No, Red must have wrote this. It's very PR. Then it was Red who wrote this document. Apparently, Red is managing anything and everything business. Then are you telling me that Cinder comes out and uses the word pivots 3 times after each other? I don't think so. So they pivoted from a fully new 3D model because I had the opportunity to work with gamer subs on AFK flavor. Spite never should have received the hate comments over her outfit or any comments comparing us or belittling her because of my existence, and I never advocated for anyone to do so, especially given... Okay, I believe that she never advocated for it, but if you see it happening, you could just tell your community that, hey, it's not cool, don't do that. It would have taken a singular sentence. She has? Yeah, she did? Okay. Then we are not scolding her for that because apparently she did. She did, and if you guys or anyone who bullied Spite can go and suck up dick cheese. That's what they can suck on. Yes. Spite also brought up another creator who reached out to her about her experience with me, and I can only assume that this is Nyantails. I love the fact that this person didn't come out in the document publicly, but like I didn't know. I guess it was this person. Gee, I hope that this person wanted to be named, otherwise it's going to be really awkward. But yeah. They are an ASMR artist who at one point posted a Hellhound OC for one of their upcoming ASMRs, and it was undoubtedly created using me as a difference. Oh, wait, no, I know this. No, I remember, Alana sent me this. Okay, so this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see it. I don't see it. This is a blonde girl with a t-shirt with some random animal. Like, this girl has more similarities to me as my character. Like, look at her. Look at her. She's blonde with red eyes. She has hair clips. This is more like me than Cinder. Like, even our top is similar color. Bro, I'm gonna cancel this bitch right now. Wait, I'm writing it. She didn't copy Cinder. She copied me. What the fuck? I am coming. No, I'm just kidding. Mwah. Like, I would never. But, like, you see how nonsensical this is? It's a blonde-haired random anime girl with red eyes, with some t-shirt and a spiky whatever. Yeah, I that's actually wild. Skujas Hugh, I'm sorry, you found my alter account. Yeah, this is me. Saw only the fire. No comment. This was right after my debut, and I said I was very protective of my design elements. But I'm sorry, am I being delulu? I am not seeing it. Where? It's not at all. Like, okay, what's similar? There is the tiny fire, the choker, I guess, and that's it. That is all. The hellhound. I have to remember that hellhounds are a dying breed because there's only allowed to be one. They are like endangered species, basically. There can be, yeah, no, she's literally endangered species. Someone said that she's like Nintendo, bro. That's... Why would you say something so brave? And so true at the same time. Dude, the lawsuit is coming. It's so true. So yeah, she was very... this was right after the debut, and I said I was very protective of my design elements being unique to me, and I overreacted. Shortly after, I apologized, and they agreed to adjust the design, and the thought the matter was settled. But why did she... why did she have to settle the design? What was changed? She didn't look anything like her. I am not understanding this. Okay, whatever. At the very start of my career, I was a GFE ASM artist. Before I started my channel, I had gotten into roleplay audios myself. I had been a shut-in throughout high school and college, and I wasn't happy with my life and relationship at the time. After uploading my first few audios, my channel started growing fast. This was the first time I was inundated? I don't know this word. I apologize. Inundated with so many people. Don't know. Overflowed, flooded. Okay. So she was crowded with so many people wanting to know me and get talk me, and I got lost in the excitement. I can't read. I apologize. That singular brain cells is working overtime. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Kylan! Oh my god! Thank you so much for the biddies! Thank you. So, one more time for the sentence. This was the first time I was inundated with so many people wanting to know me and talk to me, and I got lost in the excitement of it all, not fully coming to terms with these messages being because of the kind of content I was making. I was immature and inexperienced with how to conduct myself online. I have never had many in real life friends, and oh no, it's going to be about Mr. Finger. This is the Mr. Finger paragraph? We just... Wait. So that's the end of Spite? Like not even an I'm sorry, homie. It's just like, so like this was what happened with Spite. Is like, anyway, I met Mr. Finger. Yeah. No, that comes later. At least Sylvie got like a pre-apology before the apology. I quickly became comfortable chatting with him about everything, divulging my grievances about my personal life when I shouldn't have. I cheated on my boyfriend with Rain in this conversation. Oh, bro. What a thing. So does it mean that Red also gets a paragraph of apology? Is there like at the end of it or something? Red doesn't? Yeah, Red can suck a dick. I'm sorry. He's just being crucified. Jesus Christ. Flirting and sexting. I used Rain for emotional comfort and sexual fantasy while I let my real-life relation collapse. It was about my dissatisfaction with my personal life and escaping into messages with someone who I found through content focused around girlfriend and boyfriend roleplay. I was never about climbing the ladder with Rain. I love how she says that it wasn't about climbing the ladder with him, but it wasn't the case with others. It's about him. Like he was merely there for the sick fingering skills, right? Like, it wasn't about climbing the ladder. The other people, yes, but not with him. This is special. Yeah, Mr. Finger is. It turns out that he's like an Asian high schooler, amazing fingering skills on the piano. Okay, like, yeah. And I found it being his takeaway from why I moved on baffling. By the time I was ready to debut as Cinder, I wanted to leave that in the past. Still to this day, I regret my decisions and have been living with it since, and I was lucky to be able to mend my relationship things after this. Man. Did she? Well, yeah. Dude. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm being mean. I was just thinking about now I just imagine Mr. Finger is literally the thing from Elden Ring, you know, and she was the finger maiden. Oh no, my apologies. Oh no. Oh, I know, I'm a bad girl. I apologize. Like, just like, dude, this split-second unhinged shit's running through my head. Lock in. I'm logged in. I'm ready. And lastly, I wanna address Peaches. Who is Peaches? Is that the girl who was saying that she knew Cinder? Vampire Peaches. Okay. So this is the girl who was saying that she knew Cinder like 4 years ago and Red was already with her. Yes. This is a very big problem I have, and I'm sure many others in my position do too. At the end of the day, I'm one person. I am one person working on multiple projects and multiple companies, talking to a dozen of people and streaming for hours almost every day. I never had a big social battery, and I get tired very easily when interacting with people. I haven't had much energy at all over the past year, leading to me taking frequent naps. That's the apology. I'm sorry that I never replied back to you. I had to take frequent naps. Well, that's a new one. I don't think I have ever heard that as an excuse for falling out with people. That she had to take frequent naps. Okay. I've been really able to keep up with my closest handful of friends on a frequent basis, let alone anyone else. Red has always been a big help in keeping up with things, but he doesn't do everything. I'm sorry I made... Wait, so... She needs someone to reply to her own friends' DMs because she needs naps? Is that what a manager does? What? I'm so sorry I made you feel forgotten, Peaches. I have always cherished your friendship, and I was so incredibly excited to meet you in Paris. I'm so grateful for everything you have done to me, and I have never thought to purposefully drop you just because I could. I'm sorry. Dude, this girl is getting more apology than, like, fucking Nonetheless did. Or even Sylvie did. Like, there's a sorry here, there is a sorry here, there is a, oh, you were so incredible. What the fuck? There's so many. Oh my god, another sorry. I know I made a lot of people feel forgotten, ignored. It's easy to get up in the projects of what I'm doing while I have the energy to do it. That's why people fall by the wayside. I understand the feelings who resent me. I like it. She got 3 sorries. You know what Nono got? Nono got the actually... She's in the wrong, and yeah, I didn't say that, and also if I would have, I wouldn't have known about it because it was all red. That's actually... Yeah. Bro, I don't know how I feel about this. That's actually livid. She said red 40 times. Did someone count it? Just like how many times she mentioned red. I don't deserve to be able to contact everyone involved directly, personally apologize, so I will do it here. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what she should have done. She should have write to everyone involved it doesn't matter if they read it or they reply or not. You should have wrote a personal thing like, hey, I was an asshole. I know it's late. I fucked up. There's no excuse. I don't know how I will atone for this if I ever can. I just want you to know that I am trying to learn from it, be a better person. I'm sorry, I don't want to bother you. Sorry for the hurt, the stress, whatever I caused you. If I can do anything, let me know. Like some bullshit like this, right? Like you come up on the spot, you can phrase it nicer. Just to see that you're actually having the intention. You cannot just like, so I didn't know about this, I didn't know about that. Red did this, and also Red did that. And it's crazy that Red did that. I never knew about it. You know? Did they block Cinder? I think a few people did, but I think... You can reach people if you want to, you know? Like, you can. If she really would have want to have a personal message to someone, like... The other girls are having a group together in Discord. You just have to send it to one person and all of them will be sent, right? It's not crazy. If she really meant it. Of course, there are always neutral parties. Do not know. I'm sorry. Okay, there is a sorry. I'm so sorry. I let things get to this point or even entertain the thought of you working exclusively with me. That's not the problem, girl. That's not... The problem isn't that you wanted her to... Okay, I feel like she might not understand why people are freaking out. The problem isn't that she wanted to be the only one. The problem is that you didn't give a proper offer. And when she said no, you guys were still pushing her. That, but why not? But what if? But did you cancel? But did you? That you should absolutely fucking cancel this and this person. Right? Like, that is the problem. That's not fair to you. I wouldn't be here without you, and I wouldn't have been able to do most of that I've done already with you. To do most of what I've already done without you. I felt overly attached to a relationship over the past 4 years, loved your work so much that I wanted to make myself exclusive to your art, and should have never sought those feelings to be reciprocated. Everything you have worked on me and for me was always so perfect, and I lost sight of how everyone else around me would have felt. I had no intentions of Can we just stop lying for a split fucking second? Like, can we at least have an honest last paragraph where we actually apologize and take accountability? Not much, just a crumble of accountability, right? Just the teeniest, tiniest. Like I'm sorry that I pressured you. It was a dick move. I didn't clock it when I did it. But now looking back at it, it was just like fucked up. Like you can't say I had no intentions. You had all the intentions. Looking back on my clouded judgment, I can see... What do you mean? I can see how my messages felt that way. So you're not saying that she's still denying the pressure, but she can kind of see why she would take it that way. It doesn't mean that she did it. She just sees how it could... It's a big, big misunderstanding. That's all it is. This is just a big misunderstanding. It's actually... I'm sorry you feel like that. Yeah, basically, it's a... Oh, sorry that you feel like that. That's not the truth, but yeah. When I talked about how my models help you improve... Whoa! When I talked about how my models helped you improve. How my model... my projects help you to become who you are now. I meant that as looking back of how far we have come together. I am not sure about that. I am firmly holding that not sure button. We have been friends for so long, and you have to remember that she sent her merch. They are basically besties. Right? Like, she got merch. This is friendship of the highest level. Yeah. cheered each other on when we both started growing and getting more opportunities like plushies, figurines. You had been my exclusive artist for full Life 2D model for the majority time as a VTuber, and of course I would have been sad if you didn't want to continue that relationship. But in all of our private DMs, I was okay with you ultimately doing what was best. Where are the sauce? Where are everything? Where is it? Where is all of these pictures where we could be like, see that Cinder is ready to let her go and let her do whatever is best for her? Where is the sauce? Reddit the screenshots. This fucking man is eating everyone's screenshots. Unbelievable. Hey Blitz! I saw you as someone I trusted and loved and wanted to make sure that you were still taking care of yourself. With all the... Yeah, you don't understand. I just helped you so much. And I raised you from the dirt to become who you are. I didn't pressure you to cancel everyone just so you can work for me. I wanted you to drop everyone because it's for your health. I want you to be healthy and take care of you because I love you so much. Yeah, you should be thankful. Honestly. Are we sure that really Red didn't write this? Because this sounds like Red's ego coming through. I am not unsure. I wanted to make sure that you were still taking care of yourself with all the projects to come, mine or otherwise. I never saw you as just a business partner. I thought I was reassuring you that I would be always understanding if you wanted to move on to... No. Yeah, no. No, I don't think so. No, I don't know, buddy. I don't know, buddy. I don't know about that. I'm sorry. There was so many cope and BS in this, but this just got me, man. Yeah, always understanding. Also understanding. I always saw you as a close friend, and I'm sorry about you. I want you to know that she sees her as a close friend. But in a few paragraphs before, she still threw her under the bus. You know? Like, when it was like, whatever... Where was it? That it's like, oh yeah, sorry. There was only one specific creator who responsible for naming, pressuring Nano into reconsidering project, not an entire list. Of her own volition. Of her own volition. Yeah. Thank God that she didn't throw her under the bus for the millionth of time. Thank goodness. Red should have redacted that? Yeah, perhaps. Crazy. If this is how it feels to be a close friend, I can't even imagine how it feels to be an enemy. Actually wild. To Bo. Oh boy. Whew, okay, I'm ready for Bobo. Let's see. What did my beautiful thick queen get? Deep breath. Here we go, let's go. Since the start, I always admired you. And how genuine you have always been to everyone. Could have learned from her, you know, if you admire her so much, just, you know. I wouldn't be here without you either. I'm disgusted with myself for buying into the narrative that my friends were competition. Wait a second, I thought that she didn't know. There was a chapter up here where she said that she didn't know that Red started to target her friends. But now she's saying that she hates herself for considering her friends as competition? Now, did you know or did you not know? Interesting. Very curious. I have never had such genuine friendship in my entire life. Jesus fucking Christ. You see, this is... Okay. 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 Thank God. especially with you. We have gotten to know each other so well online and in person. You have already been through so much, and the last thing I would want to do is cause more harm. I'm sorry. You have been through so much. So the fact that I cogged you from getting the art, which is so hard to get, and I was also trying to get my editor not to work with you and just like sabotage basically every project you do. It's only because you have been through so much, and we are such close friends online and offline. My goodness. You know when people say that women are crazy? This is it. She have done all of this to her closest friends. Oh no, sorry, Red had allegedly done everything to her closest friends, and she knew nothing about it. But Jesus Christ. But I did. I'm sorry for not reaching out sooner about these ideas that were put into my head. Not that the ideas I had, but that they were put into my head. I should smoke weed every day. Bro. I love the fact that even now there is zero accountability. She could have just said that I'm so sorry that I had these crazy ideas in my head. I got too competitive. I was too jealous. I looked at your success. I wanted to be like you. I was trying and I used the wrong strategy or whatever. Why? Why would you just not take the L and admit it? Right? I want you to know that this is the entire reason that every creator came out to call out on the bullshit. Because even now, it was like, oh, they were put into my head. It was Red who had done it. It was other people. You know? I wish we'd have been able to talk about this too. I didn't know about the Oh no, girl, you did not. I didn't know about the severity of the things that had been said and theorized about my own friends behind my back onto... Oh, she did not just say that. She did not. She did. No. I am refusing to believe that this is real now. We are like 7 pages into the document, and she's still firmly standing that she had no fucking clue. Hypothetically, let's travel into a parallel universe, okay? Where Sinder actually had no idea about anything, right? Hear me out. Parallel universe, Sinder knew nothing. This all happened behind her back. Hypothetically, you're dating a guy who does this, all of your friends. What is your first reaction? Because my reaction would be kicking him out of the fucking apartment. I would be like, I don't want to hear about you. I don't want to see you. Go fuck yourself with a brick, right? That would be. Fire her manager. That's not a word. I would have been like, I am tearing myself away from this man. He is crazy. Why would you ever do these things? You're a fucking psychopath. I never want to see you again. I would personally call all of these girls. I would tell them that, dude, this is crazy. I had no idea. I am so scared right now. He's insane. I have to call the police, right? If she didn't actually know, because this is sabotage. So the fact that he was fired from the manager position, but how was it phrased that their personal relationship is whatever they do privately? That doesn't mean that they are going to break up. That means that she doesn't blame him. And if she doesn't blame him, that means that she knew about everything. Because, trust me, there is nothing easier as a woman just to blame someone, okay? And I don't see much blame other than, oh, I didn't know Red did this. There is not a singular, Oh, Red is fucking insane. I don't know what was he thinking. He is an absolute raging asshole to do something like this, and I don't know how I could have trusted. Have you seen anything like this? I don't understand how I could have trusted him for all these years. I feel so betrayed by his actions. There's nothing like this. There is nothing that would actually shift the blame onto him. She just pretends that she didn't know about it and he's the bad. But also she's going to keep him? Like, why? What? It's simply my mistake. Oh, I apologize. So, yeah, I personally hate this sentence. It's my fault for not realizing the things Red was saying about you. Yeah. The countless friendship I made here within the last several years means so much more to me than him and the business. So this guy had been crucified, he had been cock-zoned, now said that he's worth less than the friends who she stabbed in the back. Dude, the BG is going to be insane tonight. Oh, it's going to be like back and forth and from left and right. It's gonna just don't stop coming and don't stop coming and don't stop coming. There's gonna be so much. To take this kind of accusations and this ridicule from like the internet. Oh my god. Worth? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Yeah, the sloppy toppy will be crazy. I hope he has like at least a voucher for every single day for like 2 years or something. No amount of popularity or money means more to me than relationships I built with this community. I don't believe this. But call me naive. I've always been myself, whether that be on stream or in person, and I hope the friends I made can understand. You know, okay, we will get to this. I was thinking about how Bao responded to this, and this is the sentence when I was like, yeah, I've always been myself. Whether that be a stream or person, and I hope the friends I've made can understand. I can never condone this behavior. There is no way that she took the high road. I would never condone this behavior or any of the things that were said about my friends. I always wanted everyone around me to thrive and find happiness. Thank you for the talk! It's a well-timed yorking. I've always wanted everyone around me to thrive and find happiness. I cannot stress enough how disappointed I am that I didn't see sooner until I got to the break. So she's just disappointed in Red. Oh, that's such a horrible reply. That's such a horrible paragraph to write. Oh, dude. I had no idea. No wonder Bo was crying. Imagine, yeah, man. Imagine that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I said this to the girls too. When the first document came out with Nano and Bo, I was like, you know, if she addresses the situation, she can come back. I don't think she can come back after this. This is so evil. Every sentence is so evil and full of malice and lie that at this point she could say that, oh, hi, I'm Sinder, I'm a Hellhound Vtuber, and I wouldn't believe her. She could say the most trivial shit, and I would look for the dagger in it. It's a crazy breaking of her own. I don't know, the picture, how everyone sees her. Unfortunately, you underestimate the internet. I don't think so. I don't think people will forget this too easily. You know why? Because it's really cruel. It's really cruel and really cunning. And this is, the crazy thing is that this is not against one person. Like, let's say hypothetically she would have gone after Silver only, right? Like, she's mingling with Silver because she deems her as competition, and it's just like, yeah, whatever, I was jealous, I tried to fuck her over. Then people would be like, yeah, sure, she was cutthroat, but this is how the industry works, right? But she have done this to her friends. Why would you do this to your friends? Why would you do this to the people you work with? The people you have to rely on so that your business can thrive? And like, so she threw her own boyfriend in front of the masses that, hey, crucify him. I don't care. I knew nothing. I'm innocent in this. And I don't know. I'm just not buying it. I really don't buy anything. Bro, Cotton and Lily got a singular burst paragraph. In the way that they didn't even deserve their own fucking paragraph. She just got merged together. Oh, dude. Lily? Dude, fucking hell, man. I don't want to gossip, but the amount of things Lily did for this woman. Only to get a merged fucking paragraph. The amount of supports and everything with gamer subs only to be a footnote. Oh, I am. Oh. This is. I have no word. I don't know what to say. There is so many bad decisions in this document. And don't get me wrong, I am not a highly intelligent person. I am absolutely not. And I don't know shit about apologies, but I know at least 10 other ways that you could have done it, and it would have been less horrible. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Next time, just hire someone. There must be like a professional apology writer or something. Like, you know, just put some... I don't know, and there are a manager? No, like someone who does this. Yeah, the PR people. You know, like when Niji Sanji comes out that, yeah, we fucked up, we apologize, we didn't mean to. Let's see. Also, I love it that Zack gets an apology earlier than Silver and Lily and Cotton. Okay. Whatever. I'm just nitpicking at this point. I loved getting to chat with you in person and absolutely loved all the hard work you put into the Boss Rush song. I was so grateful to hear you were on the board to edit the music video. I don't remember exactly why the stream got pushed back, but I definitely wouldn't have put the blame on you knowing about how soon the deadline was when you started. But you did! But you did! You don't remember why the stream got pushed back, but you did blame the fella. My poor homie Scaramouche was like not burying Grandpa. He didn't go home for Thanksgiving, and then you blamed him for the music video not being done, despite it being done. But Grandpa! Oh man, I was so thankful for your willingness to complete the project despite everything, and the quality of how it turned out was incredible. I can't believe Red talked about you, especially... I can't read it with no straight face, man. I just can't believe how Red talked to you about you, especially after all the effort you put in for me. I'm so sorry for I'm so sorry that Red was so evil to you. I am so sorry that you had to meet and work with this man. He's basically devil incarnate. I'm sorry. He's the bringer of the apocalypse. I might be still dating him and kissing him goodnight, but that doesn't matter. I'm so sorry. What? Yeah, how could Red do this? This is literally the meme. When the guy shoots the guy in the back sitting in the chair, and it's like Silver turns around. How could Red do this? This is the exact meme. Oh my god. That's amazing. I love it and I hate it at the same time. To Cotton and Lily, I'm so sorry you had to get dragged into this. It's my fault for letting it get this far. But I hope you can believe me when I say I had no knowledge of Red bringing you... No. 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 Again? Dude, is there anything she knows? Like, at this point, I would be terrified that Red is like a fucking playboy and he keeps dicking all of my friends. This girl doesn't know jack shit about her, man. Like, when he says he's going on a meeting, maybe he gets his little John sucked by some random girl. I don't know. Does she even know him at all? That's fucking crazy, man. If I knew Red was trying to exclude specific friends in this exclusivity, I would have spoken up. None of my friendships are worth sacrificing over an art piece. I loved being your friend and all the memories we shared, and I hope so. How can you write this paragraph down and not occur to you that this will not fly well with the people? How can you write this down and think, yeah, no, this is it. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. Genius. I'm motherfucking genius. You know, it was Red. Listen, it could have been a literal rat from the streets and it would have been more intelligent. My God. I'm rubbing my face because you know, if you would say that this is sarcasm, I would believe you. I would much rather believe you than say that this is serious. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That's... What if Red wrote the whole thing? If Red wrote the whole thing, then with all due respect, then Cinder is retarded. Okay? And I say that with all the love in my heart. I am so sorry, but like, there is not a singular person on this earth who would approve of this apology. This is a horrible document on so many levels. Okay? I think even a 10-year-old knows better how to take accountability than this. I don't care who wrote this. I'm going to be honest with you. I think Cinder knew about everything that Red did, and Red and Cinder have been talking about everything. There is no way that you have been in a relationship for like 5 or 6 years with this guy and you have the communication of like I don't know, of like 2 bags of rocks. I don't think that after 5 years of dating you don't have some level of, you know, closeness between you where you actually talk about shit. Especially since he doesn't have a job and he's just fully your manager. And if hypothetically we believe for a split second that you actually didn't know anything about this and you hired a guy who is this evil and you didn't ask shit about business, about your own business, then you're an idiot. Okay, like... she's not that stupid. I'm sorry. She is not that stupid. No one is that stupid. Maybe, you know, maybe when she was getting briefed, she just took a nap. That's what happened with that friend. She just took a nap. Every time a girl was trying to message her, just took a nap. Red was like, okay, Cinder, these are the paragraphs we need to talk about. This is what I talk with people. And it's just like... Okay, I will come back later. Yeah, honk me. I don't know, man. I don't know. Okay, let's see. To Silver. Since the start, I love that I saw someone else. Why you always lying? Why you always lying? I loved that I saw someone else sharing so many similar interests at me. Totally. And I thought maybe someday we could talk about it and be good friends. I was blinded by all these hate comments around me, calling me your lesser half. I hate the person I've become towards you. I tried reaching out some time ago to try to start up a friendly conversation to change the... Is that the one when you wanted merch and money and collabs and more merch and money and collabs? Is that what we are talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay. And you know what's the fun thing? About Silver, like before anyone would accuse her that, oh, maybe she didn't wanna collab with her because she was too small, right? Like you could be like, maybe Silver didn't wanna collab with a small VTuber. Silver always collabs with small VTubers. There was even time when we were in like a group collab and even I was there and I was streaming to like 500 people. We were playing Pickle Park or whatever bullshit. And it was like the VU Gang girls and Sylvie and I don't fucking remember. It was like ages ago. We played fucking Pickle Park. She was an absolute angel and we were like this 300 entries, right? So you can't even say that Sylvie would say no to small people. She just absolutely, you know what? She just saw who you are. That's why she said no. She saw those gigantic red flags coming out of your asshole and she was like, you know what? I love myself more than this. I am going to step back. I don't want that. That's what happened. She just has a really good eye for this. Yeah. So I tried to reach out some time ago to start up the friendly conversation to change things and make things right. Say hi to you at conventions. Support your endeavors. But despite all, I was still being eaten alive by my own doubts and fear and harassment. I was pressured by the community as a whole. No one. So is she throwing now the... Is it Sylvie's community or is she talking about the Pyropop community? Because Sylvie's communities are little fluffy angels and the Pyropops are very nice too. So which community are we setting on fire right now? Tell me. Now the Pyropops? Oh, okay. Dear Pyropops, thank you for giving me all your fucking money and spending so much on all my gamer subs merch. But also, fuck you for making me feel this way. I'm sorry, Sylvie. It wasn't me. It was the Pyropops. Is there anyone who is not being blamed other than her in this? Actually crazy. As a whole, trying to reach out and collaborate since I got these messages so often comparing us, and I hope we could work something out. The photo of me at the meet and greet was taken candidly, and I thought it looked so cute. Yeah, that was definitely not a posed photo. It was definitely not for clout. It was definitely not asked by probably from Red to take a picture. No. It is alright. And I posted it without asking you, which was wrong of me. I don't think it was wrong to post it, but we all know why it was posted. So, whatever. I was wrong for letting everyone get in my head about all these militia. I can't believe she threw the Pyropop community into it. She is actually saying that the Pyropops basically like put the ever-loving fear in me. And that's why I made bad things. Yeah. Maybe she's talking about VT. Ah, man. Rip Pyropuffs, man. Like, I don't want to be like that, but like, even they deserve better. You know? Like, fuck, man. That's crazy. Now I understand why people are like setting the goddamn merch on fire. I have seen so many people on Twitter like fucking beheading the plushie, setting it on fire, and I was like, why would you do that? Like, you know, that's such an overkill. But if Mayoshi would tell me that it's my fault that she's a cunt, maybe I would get a little bit emotional as well. Perhaps. You know, I don't know. Perhaps it would get to me. Yeah. I'm so sorry for any opportunities I've taken away from you. I'm sorry. Wait, she didn't even say this to Bao. Did you say that I'm sorry for the opportunities I taken away from you? I don't remember reading it in this part. Like, there was like a lot of like, I'm sorry that Red was a cunt to you, but like, because you have to remember that Bao also wanted a model from Nano. And so the story went a little bit like this. Bao wanted to work with Nano, and Nano had a sketch, and Bao proudly and excitedly showed it in the group chat. And then after, Cinder didn't comment on it, but then Nano suddenly stepped back. Now, you may put 1 and 1 together. And if it will not end up to 2, then, you know. Despite, I'm sorry I had assumed things about your design that weren't true. And I'm sorry you have been harassed by commenters needing to compare us. I apologize for the way Red spoke about you. Classic. Classic. No, yeah. You didn't deserve any of this, Spite. I'm sorry. El Clasico. It's Red Strikes again. I'm sorry if I made it seem like I was ignoring or ghosting you. This is the Peaches. This is the girl who didn't get answers because she took a nap. All the time. She's basically like Sleeping Beauty. Always napping. I was so happy we had opportunity to meet in person. I was apologetic with how busy things were for me at the time. I wanted to spend more time with you, but as I got more and more DMs and messages, everything became so overwhelming. I've always had a low social battery, and that made it hard for me to keep up to date with all my friends. I have never had any ill feelings towards you, and I still don't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, how could Red do this, man? Let me see. Mr. Finger. You were the first person I met as an ASM artist. During the time, I was immature and vulnerable. I ended up being consumed by the content I was making, and it led me to making awful decisions I still about and regret. I was not in a good spot at the time. I have hated myself for this kind of behavior, and it took a long time for me to move on from what happened. I have no excuses. I'm sorry you were dragged into this drama, and I'm sorry how I made you feel after. I just wanted to close book on things. Why is Mr. Finger getting so much sorries? I feel like these sorries are sprinkled to the wrong people, man. Like, I feel like some of the people get more sorries than the actual people who got hurt. Right? Yeah, he dragged himself. Exactly, he just wanted to come out. I'm sorry to my Pyropops and my mods for expecting me to lead a better example than this. I'm sorry to the VTuber community for looking towards me as someone to aspire to. I'm sorry to Kaiser, who put his heart and soul into everything he had ever done for me, and not even talking to you about how I felt. How could Red do this? I'm sorry to the dozens of artists that have put their hard work into me. And I'm sorry to the rest of my friends who I let down. I led a bad example, and I don't expect forgiveness. I have made mistakes over my 5 years on the internet. I'm the only one person living one life I get for the first and only time like everyone else. As I said at the start, I ended up developing extremely unhealthy work/life balance. And the harm that Red caused with the way he viewed things are irreparable. God bless Red. I hope he will live a beautiful, long and healthy life. My fucking God. Red! How could you? The way I've been perceiving things lately is not how I want to view the world moving forward. And this goes to show there's a lot I need to address and improve if I'm being continued. I don't see that happening. Before this document, I saw it happening. Now I don't see that happening. I'm sorry. This is such a horrible document, man. I'm devastated that the friendship so special to me may understandably never be mended. May? I love my job and I love all the friends I had. Thank you for reading. Bro, they actually finished this document and they thought that they did something. Like, they actually did something good. That's an insane fucking document. That's there is so many monka shit. Like there's not a singular accountability here. I'm surprised that like she didn't bring up that, oh, it's Red's fault because that Mr. Finger got like dragged into it. I absolutely understand the crash out. So this document dropped like yesterday 10 p.m., right? And everyone started to feverishly read it, and they were losing their marbles. And Bao, my beautiful thick angel, she tweeted this out, right? Like, what was it, like an hour later? Yeah, so an hour later. How can you say you didn't know? I showed you both my base model sketch from Nano at VeepCon. We walked on stage, performed together. You were in the group chat where I shared my sadness over Nano suddenly cancelling my model after we were so close to begin live 2D and rigging. And now to find out that just the day before I shared my sadness, this conversation that happened that ruined months of debut prep planning, merch and preparation. If you want to apologize to me, please do it properly and stop hiding behind Red. Yeah. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be sad about it. She has so many connections. She will find someone super fast. Oh yeah, remember that don't give the design her for free. Charge at least half of it. It's like smoke. Nano had to drop me as a client because her work schedule is too hectic. Bro. Dude, so... Wait for the sequel where Red apologizes to Sinder. I don't know, man. If I would be me, I would just like fucking leave. This is more than I would sign up as a boyfriend. I'm sorry. Like look at all the supports. Everyone is just like, yeah. It's fucked up, yo. And then we have Lily, who was like, oh my fucking god. Hands off! I'm going to just like rip it out, you know. And then she was just going fucking feral, absolute mental, crazy. Did she ratio? Oh my god, 90,000 likes. Oh my lord. Oh, against the 12k, 90k likes. That's the ratio of the century. Okay, let's see. The absolute audacity to sit here and continue to manipulate and gaslit is absolute insanity. The pain and mental torment you have caused to the ones closest and most supportive of you have been devastating, and I have never been so heartbroken and hurt so badly for my friends. You are the fakest person I have ever had the displeasure of supporting. Oh my god. Oh, that sentence, that slaps. Oh my god. Damn, girl, go off. Reading and hearing of how you really viewed me behind my back, not just through the screenshots of your man, but also your very own messages, while having to sit here and read through these bullshit lies you spin, makes me want to vomit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you tell that she was a little bit upset? That maybe she read through the document and maybe she was feeling a slight sense of injustice, a little bit of disappointment, perhaps. To claim that you didn't know a single thing and had zero awareness of what your man, dude, the capital letter on your man. What your fucking man was up to, and everyone who shared even a single moment with you knows that you basically operate as the same person, sharing every waking moment while loving to jump at the slightest opportunity to turn into your most slanderous self as the opportunity was given, even when talking about your friends is sickening. You must understand that Lily and the others, they met up with them, right? Like they knew that these two are so close together. Like, Cinder might try to gaslight the masses who don't know shit about her personal life that she doesn't know. But these people went on fucking holidays together. They spent weeks locked up at the same place. You can sort of guess the dynamic between people. You know? Like, you don't have to be a genius. It's actually... I don't know what the goal was. Yeah, attached at the hip, I heard. Well... I have experienced your own actions without threat in a situation where your own screenshotted words, you express a pressure to live up to what Lily is. Oh no. And proceeded to throw one of your most loyal and supportive friends under the bus after months of continuous planning just because you consistently choose business over friends, never feeling bad for failing them. Just to earn the bag and compete with me over V-Card collab, you rescheduled to be in the exact date with your friend, but the exact date your friend needed you to keep an important promise. Oh, this is gonna be about the Numi concert. You actively lied about it to them instead of blaming me for a collab you rescheduled, adding me to the pool of excuses to save your ass. When you realize you were being a bad friend, why blame me for choosing to miss an obligation you agreed to on one of the most important days in that friend's career? Yeah, so apparently there was a concert, I believe, in New York. I think so. And she was supposed to sing there along with Numi. And so... I don't know down to the day, but apparently V-Card release was... She says that it was scheduled onto the same day as Numi's concert, and she couldn't go to the concert because she had to do a V-Card opening thing. Since she's like a big Gamer Subs partner, right? And I don't know if did Lily do a collab, like an opening collab? Did they not do? I don't remember. I'm going to be honest with you, whether it happened or not. But yeah, they did. But yeah, so basically it was a big bag of balonies, and she threw Lily under the bus when it came to Numi, which is like a cunt thing. Why did she not want to go to the concert then? Why couldn't you just say that, hey, I don't think I can make it, my bad? Why would you... You know what's baffling to me? Numi and Lily are friends. So why would you not bring someone up who are not friends with Numi? You could have said that, I don't know, fucking hell, my I don't know. Neuro-sama said that we have to do a collab on that day. Sorry, I cannot. It's Neuro who wanted. Blame Red. Basically anyone. Why would you blame it on someone who is the same circle? How do you expect it not to get out? That's actually livid for me. Everything you do is out of competition through your constant need to one-up the people who are the sole reason you have these opportunities platform to earn from the begin with. You're welcome, by the way. Oh, girl. Dude, the sass. I love it. You're welcome, by the way. You know, there is 100, 1,000, 10,000% that you cannot stay in Gamer Subs. You cannot throw the co-founder or co-partner, whatever their rank is, under the bus like this and expect her not to be like, you know what, I don't feel comfortable with this. They are going to... listen, I would too. Like, why would I punish the other girls who have been there and supporting everything just to keep someone like this? No, I wouldn't be surprised if everything would just suddenly just disappear. I don't know how it's going to happen, but it will be absolutely. You claim that it's just business. Well, in the business world, there has to be accountability, and all you have done is to try to shove it away and admit to nothing. In true narcissistic fashion, you're only feeling sorry about yourself and your own consequences and your career and try to salvage it. I'm sorry for everyone who looked up to you as an inspiration, and I'm especially sorry for your fans. Pyropups deserve better. True. Bro, that's one hefty paragraph. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. This was so hard for... You can tell how much anger is in these girls. Like, they read through these 7 pages of pure, unadulterated sack of shite. And then it's just like, what are you talking about, girl? Why are you lying? You know? But Lily specifically, well, as far as I know, Lily helped Cinder so much with gamer subs. Like, you guys all know that Lily have been with gamer subs for such a long time. And everything what Cinder had, like, there was a lot of fucking help and support and everything. Dude, everyone commented on it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't comment shit because I was so angry that I don't think that my comment needs to see the light of day. I was just like, I commented under everyone who got like scarred, but I have nothing nice to say. I'm sorry. I have only bad things to say, and I prefer to not comment that. No, I don't want to. Like, she already gets enough hate. I don't want to pile on it. I lost all respect for her as a person, not because she wanted the exclusivity with Nano, but it's the constant lies. She's incredibly manipulative, and she's in the most insincere person I have met in a very, very, very fucking long time. There is just so much lie and cowardice in this one person that I don't think it's worth my time to even comment. You forgot the backstabbing. There's so many things. I just hate the fucking liars, man. At least when you're shoved to the corner, at least just own up to it. Or just shut the fuck up and go on a month vacation and come back. Like, just don't put it out that you're actually innocent, you know? I just don't. Dude, literally, no, you cannot fix her. As if boyfriend and girlfriend don't tell each other every single little thing. You're blaming him to save yourself. I'm so disappointed in you both. Shame on you for the pain you have caused to all of your friends just so you can be the best. True. True. I want you to know that knowing everything that happened, Cinder would have literally, if you would have, let's say hypothetically, you are given the option to shoot someone in the back with a gun, but they are not facing towards you. They have like a bag on their heads. She would have absolutely shot literally everyone. And just be like, it was red. It was just red. How could Red do this? I had no involvement of knowledge, as if partners don't tell everything to each other. No screenshots either to prove. Yeah, dude, this was the first document I saw that didn't have screenshots. It was very heavy to read. Such a... Like, it wasn't the proper formatting either, man. I thought that my eyes are going to flow out. Apology. Looks inside. This is why I did nothing wrong, and it was all my boyfriend. True. Oh, bro, even Nyanners! In the way Nyanners commented on this. Oh, bro. You know it's bad when Nyanners comes out. I've seen Sylvie receive so much harassment and unfair comparisons to you over the years, and she just tanked it, minded her own business, and never once tried to sabotage your success or tear you down. Deflecting and outright lying times in this response instead of fully owning up to your mistakes or insulting everyone. I can't help but feel very frustrated on the behalf of my friend and everyone who was on the receiving end of so much unnecessary stress, largely due to the choices you have made. They handled the situation with much more grace than you decided to and deserve to be. That's true. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to point out something. The document came out from Nano, right? Lily said nothing. The document came out from Bao. Lily said nothing. The documents kept coming out and Lily still said nothing. The only time when she actually decided that, hey, I'm going to say, when she came out with 7 pages of pure lies. She said nothing during the stream, nothing incriminating. She was like, we will listen to what she has to say. We will see how it goes. She was quiet. Yeah, her apology was so bad that she literally brought the chillest people out. The weird backhanded remark you made the first time we ever met last year stuck with me. Oh. And now it makes a lot more sense knowing that this is apparently how you normally view and treat people. I hope you can learn from this and realize it's way easier to be kind and to be happy for your success as well as the success of others. Oh god, I wish I would know what was the weird backhanded remark. That was probably like a very bad joke and she was like, haha. Yeah. The countless friendship I made here within the last several years means so much more to me to him than the business side of things and his way of thinking. I'm so disappointed. You have known Red since college days and have a long-term relationship. How can you think it's okay just to put all the blame on him and pretend that you didn't know what he was saying or doing as your manager? I don't believe this. Even if Red would put out a statement saying that he's in fact the devil and everything is his fault, I wouldn't believe it because it would be way too convenient. There's no way he has been building your brand behind your back. That's a solid point. So what Cinder is saying that Red is this mastermind who was just building Cinder up while bulldozing all the enemies down. Yeah, she has a solid point. That building the brand behind your back and being the person you're closest with without you knowing what was going on. Solid point. Solid fucking point, man. Oh boy. Tricky absolutely crashed out as well. We all bonded, I thought, because we were dreamed of a friend group where we felt safe and loved, since we didn't have that as a kid. A place where we could just be ourselves, no competition, no brand, a place where we would never have to worry about being taken advantage of. We all confided in each other about our trust issues and fear. Yes, we are all content creators with ambitious goals, and the memories we made together were significant to me. Yes, we need to work, but never should business come above a genuine friendship where you step on people to get to the top. I thought we all wanted to vibe and have fun together. I never in my life dreamed that there would be betrayal and you viewed your friends as competition. I am utterly heartbroken. I don't understand why a best friend... Before I say, I don't think that it's a problem if you see your friend... Maybe not competition is the right word, but maybe rivals. It reminds me of Pokemon. Like, I don't know which generation because I didn't play it that much, but there was a generation with Red versus someone who was like rivals, but they were like sort of like building each other up. Yeah, Red versus and Blue. And they were trying to build each other up so that they can fight at each other at the very best, right? I'm sorry, but this is how it should have been. Like, it's fine that you want your business to do well, but you can also make your friend's business do well, and then you guys are successful together. Isn't that fucking amazing? And if something happens, then you can lean onto them and they will help you out and you will help them out. Bro. I'm utterly heartbroken. I don't understand why a best friend would let such harmful words happen behind the scenes about another friend you claim to be close to. If you had been feeling these type of feelings, they should have been expressed to Nano or Bao before everything blew up. Especially if they were supposed to be your close friends. I have strange feeling whether they were actually considered as close friends. Like, you just don't do shit, even to your friends. Like, I don't know. It's just a cunt move. You know, like at this point, I just have a hard time believing that she didn't just really see them as like enemies, that they are expendable and you can just throw them under the bus and call it a fan. Yeah. The screenshots are so nasty and malicious, so true. But now I'm seeing so many other people who have also experienced similar hurt. My heart goes out to them as well. We just wanted to be treated like human beings. I understand that people make mistakes. We all do. We grow and learn from them. I hope you both and Red treat people with kindness and empathy moving forward instead of malice and deceit. No more hurt, please. I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is going to be my personal opinion. I am not sure if they are capable. Like this document could have been the proof that they are capable of taking accountability and showing a human side. But I wonder if they just think that they are so big and so high and so successful and so rich that they are so out of touch that they don't know anymore how to human anymore. Yeah, it's straight ego, man. I'm not sure about this, man. I feel like that this will not as it's not as easy as you might think that, oh, just like be better, hee hee ha ha, you know? Cotton said, I'm so disappointed, dude. I have really struggled with the right words, but the price of caring for someone in pain when you lose them. All of us feel this pain now. I couldn't understand why Bao, who brought us all together in the first place, was the target of this. It was never a competition. What is a successful career without anyone to share your victories and defeats with? We all look forward to planning the sleepovers, the trip, the movie nights, putting our souls out there. Bro, that's so sad. She was in the inner crowd. She was like invited to the personal shit. Like this wasn't just like a, hey, let's call up sometimes. How are you doing? I'm good. They were planning trips and vacations and sleepovers together. And she just, like, how much, like hypothetically, how much do you think she would have earned as an extra if, let's say, Sylvie and Bo and like, I don't know, would have quit working? Or, no, they wouldn't have quit working, but they just wouldn't have gotten like the nano model, right? Would it have been really that much of a percentage? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think it would have been like 5 more percentage than how much she already gets. It would have been such a minimal. Like, let's be real. If you're watching a VTuber, you're not watching it because someone drew the model. Like, you didn't watch Cinder because Nano drew her model. I don't think any of the Pyro Pups loved Cinder because Nano did the model. So it really doesn't fucking matter. I just... Oh, man. I was so honored for the opportunity to work on Boss Rush with you too. It's very sad that the closest people to you have been made to feel like stones to step on, ladders to kick down and more. I hope this situation becomes a learning opportunity for all. I am not sure if they can learn. I don't know. This is going to be a very painful learning opportunity. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not even sure if their relationship will be able to survive it. They are going to lose gamer subs. They are going to lose a big chunk of people who are watching her. They are going to lose a bunch of friends and opportunities. There is no way that you make a 7-page long document blaming Red, that will not steep into real life, blaming him for this. It's like, oh, if you wouldn't have just fucking said that in the DMs, then we wouldn't be there. Like, I already hear, you know, whatever she could say to him. She's down roughly 30k so far. Like, followers or what? I definitely don't see any collabs happening again. No, I don't think so. Sorry, I really don't think either. I have nothing to say that has not already been said. This will forever remain a life lesson for you. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. That's not entirely true, because, you know, when there is an eclipse, then one is hiding the other. You know? But, damn poetic. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I am nitpicking. I apologize. I didn't. I'm sorry. Our streamer. Okay. 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 Shut up. Oh, man. That's actually the fucking Lily command. Our streamer comrades. Oh, shut up. Yeah, I can't believe she got ratioed this hard. I recommend checking out Camilla's retweet. Camilla's retweet? Is there nothing R18 on her? Wait. I'm sorry. I'm going to check. She has like sometimes Monka stuff on her thing, okay? I just give me one sec. Any? Oh, okay, this is safe. This is safe. Okay, it's fine. There's no corn. Okay, sometimes I see Kamimi can be a horn dog. Yeah, it's the wicked, the burn the witch. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, mom. I don't know, man. It's kind of fucked. What did Lucy say? Lying and manipulating like this is the only twist knife in the heart of the people you have hurt. You have spit on the faces of the pyropops who patiently waited for your side of the story. Yeah. Bro, did you guys... you probably haven't seen, but like I think one of the head moderators for Cinder literally just threw in the towel and was just like, yeah, I am leaving. I saw it in the... Yeah, last night. I guess like he read the document and was like, yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, he left the Discord server. All of Cinder's Discord moderators laughed. Really? All of them? Bro. All of the moderators just fucking quit? Oh, it's so over, bro. Like 90% of them, oh, it's soju over. I understand, man. You have been working for someone and you had a certain view or opinion about this person and... it's Joe. I am not surprised, no. I'm not surprised, but I guess I just didn't expect it, you know? Would you mod her? I don't think so. I don't think so. I apologize. No, her Discord is still locked down. I am not sure when will it be opened up, if any. I don't know. I don't think so. Hodamos left because Cinder have a boyfriend. I don't think so. I don't think there are so many people who care about that. I don't think it's that. I'm not saying that there aren't people who care about it, but I just think that thinking that someone is a kind and caring person and then it turns out that she's literally hurting everyone else that you might like or support, I think that's a bigger thing than just like, oh wow, she has a boyfriend. Yeah, and she also blamed the Pyropops for stuff, so... She also cheated on said boyfriend? Well, that's between them, right? Like, no one cares about that. Bro, I can't believe that Mujin... The Chad! Mr. Mujin the Chad. Just wanted to let you know, it took me 30 minutes to read the whole thing, and I lost both my voice and sanity. I rate it 3 out of 10. Dude, the video is going to be so good! Oh, he's already cooking on it. We already know. Solid 3 out of 10. Actually, amazing. The old classic, shift the blame onto boyfriend, fake a breakup, come back single and in therapy, and then capitalize on what's left of your community. They deserve better. I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it would work. I don't think it will work. Solid strategy, but I'm not sure if it would work anymore. This is someone you supposedly loved and worked close with as a team for years. I can't imagine for the sake an online image throwing someone away so effortlessly, claiming you didn't know what they were doing. There's just no way. People have falling outs, people piss each other off, people end up not clicking or having misunderstanding. I get that, but dude, you were at the top. That's true. That's true. She was just sabotaging everyone. Left and right, below, above, everywhere. You had everything. You had a massive supportive true. Not gonna lie. I think Cinder has had one of the best communities. They were incredibly loyal. They were very nice. They were very sticky. You know, they were incredibly supportive and loving. Yeah, they loved her. So it's like, it's hard to understand why she would do these unnecessary things. I was a pyropod. I'm so sorry, dude. It was... I guess it was great while it lasted. Don't get me wrong. I would have never imagined this happening. Like, not out of Cinder. If you would have said about, like, a few other people that, oh, by the way, Sku, don't believe their kindness because they are cons, I would have been like, yeah, sure. But, like, I'm not sure if I would have been able to... Yeah... Man, I didn't think in. I'm sorry. The only thing is that I only had good experiences with Cinder also. Like, we had our collabs. I drew her a lot. She was always kind. She was always... I don't know. It's just weird. On one side of me, I really want to believe that this is just like a fucked up influence of Red. But like, listen... That's still not an excuse, right? Like, you could be tied to a chair and be electrocuted, but it would be still not an excuse. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're dating a person like that, who is clearly fucking everything up, then you just have to move on. You have to leave him. There will be someone else who is not a raging cunt towards literally everyone, you know? Only the gullible would believe it. Bro, I am the most gullible person and even I am not buying in. You had everything. You had massive supportive community. Group of girls who stuck by you. You're partial owner. You were partial owner. That's not going to stay. I am 1000% sure that that's not going to stay like that. People would die to be where you're at and you actively sabotage the people closest to you as well. Creators that had nothing to do with you. I always look up to how hard you worked and how much you kept a good head on your shoulders, being where you at, but damn, dude. We are not all perfect, and this is a clear example of being human and we make mistakes. I just hope the time you're able to take ownership of that, not put it on someone else. She said it very, very well. I agree with Lena. Big true. Big fucking true. There were so many... Even just like us creators looking up to her, and like just to, it's for pennies, man. She betrayed everyone for fucking pennies, you know? It's actually Alana with the fucking meme. Where our personal situation goes from here will be figured out in between us privately. Can't wait to never hear about this again. She's so stupid. I love her. My goodness. Oh my god, even Tectone is here. Bro. This post was kinda stinky, not gonna lie. Man. Is that Hannibal? It's Mads Mikkelsen. He's the handsomest silver fox on the planet. Has Fillion responded? No. I think Fillion would never respond. I think that you could have a literal meteor slamming into the earth and she would still just say that I just shit my pants. I have to wipe or something like that. She is very, very far from these things. Yeah. She did? There's no way that she did. I don't believe you. She did? No, she did not. Did you check the quote retweet? No, not yet. I don't believe you. Has Nomi responded? I'm not sure. Not sure. I am not sure. I don't know this person. Someone get out the lookalala. Google Docky. What is the fucking toast? Explain this is Tony Soprano. Bro, I hate that Grok is always getting tagged in these. Stop. Google Docky. TLDR, blame it all on my boyfriend and feign ignorance. Give an honest apology. Oh man, dude, all the merch. Lads, don't destroy your merch. You spent money on it. You don't throw it away. Fucking rocks. What is that? Oh, do you see the shit cinema roll? Yeah, I think it's safe to say that I don't think people took it well. I don't think that they can I have your model? Jesus Christ. I don't think that they took it well. I don't think it worked out. You know? Killian didn't respond. Yeah, I would have been surprised and shocked if she does. Yeah. Let's go watch the bowl clip. What bowl clip? Which one? There's so many. I know that she went to stream and it was very sad. I saw some parts of it. But yeah. Scoo, you still got Cinder pinned on Twitter? Oh well, fuck me, man. I am working on a picture of Bao and Numi. Bless their hearts. It's going to be very cute. So if you're interested, yeah. It was heartbreaking. Yeah, it was just like a lot of tears, man. It's yeah, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think she can come back. Or if she will come back, she will have much less numbers. I don't remember how much Cinder was streaming to, like 3K, 5K, something like that. I don't know, man. This is a big fuck you to literally everyone. 5K average, there you go. I'm gonna be honest with you. If she will do a first stream, I guarantee that everyone will see it. Right? Like, the first Cinder stream would be actually, like, huge because everyone would want to tune in to see what she has to say. But after that, I think people would start to disappear. And like, you have to understand, she got an insane amount of money from gamer subs. An insane amount. Like, I want you to know that every time you use your code, you get a certain amount of percentage, right? That's why you get, like, it's good for you, you get 10% off. It's good for us, we get a certain amount of percentage. Cinder dropped so many merch. But so many. She gets a percentage when you use her code. She gets a percentage when you buy her items. Regardless whose code you're using. She must have made millions out of it. Yeah, like each 2-3 months she dropped one. Yeah, I think she could probably retire. She could just buy like an apartment, rent it out, and call it a day. She was aggressively monetizing her image. I don't think that was the problem, to aggressively monetize. The problem was that she was aggressively stabbing everyone to the side as well. You know? It's like, okay, I will have it, but you will not have it. Stab, stab, stab. She must be rich, yeah. Like bad. Ah. Dude, that's something. I am not sure whether we will get a follow-up anytime soon. I can't believe that Lily actually whipped it out. That's crazy. Her dad is building her a house. Bro, I identify as Cinder's dad's child. Can he build me a house? Please? So, anyways, use code SCUSHAN if you're buying gamer subs, so that I can have a house as well, because I don't have jack shit, man. Thank you. If you have primers, feel free to use it. We are a loving community, okay? I swear I will not stab your favorite creators, okay? And I will not blame you when I will get cancer. Cancelled. Okay, I promise. I will just call a few of you cunts, okay? Not everyone, just a selected few. It cancelled. Cancelled. A few, yeah, just like the tier 3s, okay? Promise, I promise. Only the tier 3s. The rest of us, they will be homies. Mwah. Right? It will be amazing. Thank you, Vlad. Thank you, Tubby. Thank you, Zipo. Thank you, Dervald. You can blame me? Okay, I will blame you. You have a delicious name anyways. Your name is Cax. I love Cax. Delta! Oh my god! Delta! He's building my roof. Delta, come and build my roof. Thank you so much for the 100! You insane mad lad! My goodness! Thank you so much! Thank you! Oh my god. I forgot about the song. What? I forgot. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Are we space cats here? We are Pocatos, okay? That's what you are. You guys are little space cats and you're very short and I'm very tall. That's all you have to know. That I'm gigantic. Enormously tall. You're a Pocato. She's very short. No. Whoever says that I'm short is gonna get vented. It's like alien isolation. You will get sucked into the ventilation, just like, and then you will be gone. Easy. What? What did you say? The drama video is about to explode? Oh, bro. That's fucking nuts. This was really not on my 2025 list. It's actually... I vowed to unjustly ban Pocket. We would never do that. What the hell?
Hear us coup.
Oh, really? You didn't hear me? Okay. False ID video will be exclusive. Dude, the entire internet is full of this. This is actually, it's just... this is a tragedy. I think this is
now
probably...
that you have been given 100 subs, do we ban Skull for a day?
No! Why do you want to ban him? You have to talk this out with him. I will not be blamed for
Miss
bullshit
Space
like
Cat,
this.
I offer you a frying pan if you desire some smacking.
I would love to have a new frying pan. All of my pans are fucking dying on me. Prima homies. Why? My frying pan. Someone posted a dog in Cinder's defense, apparently. Is it red? Who? What? Why? What defense? There's... What can you defend in this? I don't think there's any defense you can say. It's finger boy. Nah. There's nothing, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think there would have been a way to handle this. If you want to put out an apology, you would have had to take the L and actually admit that yes, I was evil, I was a cunt, I was a hoe, I was too jealous, I am only human. You could have done it. And everyone would have been like, yeah, you're an evil whore, but at least you said your thing and then you can move on. Right? But this was a big load of nothing. This is like, people will not move on. The next time she will put out anything, everyone will just like go at it. Like violently go at it. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes, but like this is not just like, oopsie, I made a mistake, and oopsie, I made another one, but oopsie, I made 10,000 mistakes, and also here's my apology where I blame everything on my boyfriend. You know? It's like, this is a little bit more than just an oopsie above an oopsie above an oopsie. In her defense, she has massive tits. That's true. She has massive tits and she has a great voice. It is actually very fucking sad because she's incredibly talented. So, yeah. It sucks ass. The tits are to blame. I'm sorry, my dude. She's not gonna fuck you. I know, I tried. She didn't fuck me either. I'm still here waiting, but no matter how big of a tits I give this woman, she doesn't wanna fuck me. Unlikely that you can do it, buddy. Unlikely. Give me hope. I'm so sorry. I don't think I can. You didn't get any action? No, I tried. It didn't work out. At this point, what? I couldn't catch that. My apologies. Big boobs, talent? Yeah. Talent doesn't equal good person? Well, clearly. Like, just look at this bullshit. Like, it's actually crazy. It's over. It's actually over, man. This is so sorry. I'm blinding you. This is
I hate that
worst.
people immediately go to social media for these situations. Handle it privately at first. That being said, this situation is exactly why I don't make friends anymore. I got betrayed by a close friend in middle school and refused to make a close friend since.
Meanwhile, I agree with you that it should be handled professionally. Just imagine this for a split second. She didn't admit that she is in the wrong, even in front of so many people. What are the chances that she will be honest in DMs? I don't think that you can. She is so far into delusion that she doesn't even see that anything happened. I'm sorry. I just don't think that's something that can happen. Yeah, absolutely zero chance. And yeah, like I'm fairly certain that they tried, right? Like, didn't Nano also try to like face her and just be like, "Hey, I'm not sure if you know, Red said this, la 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 la." Like, I would be surprised if they wouldn't have tried. If they attempted to have this privately. Oh, wait, I'm reading that. What would be stopping Cinder from running to Twitter to preemptively bash everyone? I don't think she would have done that because she would have still come out with the short end of it, but it's just she's still thinking that she's innocent. She's still thinking that everything that bad happened is Red's fucking fault. Like, are we going to get like a revised version of the apology, or like right now she could come out with another apology and be like, I apologize.
In all honesty, what did she even expect with that apology, except social death? I wonder if she'll do a bunny gif and jump ships to Earl ASMR, something else, and just live on, leaving the burned bridges behind her.
Maybe. I don't think it's going to be very hard. I'm trying to think what could happen, like hypothetically if she comes back, but if she comes back, she has no artist anymore. She has no friends anymore, no collabs. I'm not sure if any editor or mixer will be. Yeah, no mods. The Pyropops, half of the Pyropops are fucking burning the merchandise. The other ones are like drowning the gamer subs in the toilet. I am not sure, man. I am not sure. Like, I like, she's part of Mythic as well. I wouldn't be surprised if Mythic would part ways too. I can no longer call myself a Pyropop. Like, rebrand. You think that people wouldn't find her? This is just an absolute. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think it's this apology. This is the nail in the coffin. She could have come back. If she would have been a little bit humble and take that fucking L, she could have come back. I think people are. I know that there's a loud majority on Twitter who will be just like, oh, she's evil, boo, let's bully her. But people are still good. They would have had place in their heart to forgive, right? Not everyone, but there would have been more than enough. and she just couldn't for a split second be honest about anything.
What the chances of a grand apology to her?
No. The only thing I could imagine, and this would be my last thing, she would boot up a stream and start crying for 2 hours straight. Just act as the miserable, sad person, a lot of tears, bunch of tissues, blow your nose. I have lost everything, I have nothing left. With ukulele,
no,
with
I
or
was
without?
just in Lily's stream and she is never collabing with her again, she said. Gigi is apparently also looking into the situation. A lot of people want Spite to replace her in Gigi and Vcard.
Damn.
Especially now that Spite showed in her receipts that Cinder has been copying her all this time.
Bro, good for her. Honestly, good for fucking Spite. You know? I think this is a great opportunity, and yeah, I wish nothing but good luck. She deserves it. Yeah, absolutely. Give her some big loves. No one deserves to be bullied for so long for absolutely no fucking real reason. You know? I just only hope that Bao will be alright as well. Like, I know I meme a lot about Bao, but she's really just such a tiny ball of harmless fluff, you know? Like, I feel bad for her soul. She sounded so fucking sad and so fucking broken and just like not understanding why it happened. And yeah, she's incredibly gentle, and I also don't understand why she was like, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. I really hope that you know, she will be able to move on and feel better.
Novel Horizons is not having a good time.
Oh no.
Her demon figure was a top seller for them, and now tons of people are asking for refunds. They already bought the materials.
No. Oh, is it just a pre-order?
I just want to hug her.
Fuck. Okay, hear me out. If I would be Novel Horizons, I would somehow bounce this back onto Cinder, because Cinder just ruined.
This is just my personal opinion, but I think it is bad work/business ethics to have your manager be your boyfriend at the same time. I think it is a high probability to end in toxic situations. That's normally why in corporations, couples need to go to different departments.
Well, yeah, especially if you never fucking communicate with that
As Pyro
twat.
fan of honestly everyone, I hate it all. Cause I honestly think she's a good person.
Bro.
I just want her to apologize and everyone just love each other again, Sag.
Bro, I admire your naivety. I would have believed you, but I am not sure about the good person. I'm gonna be honest with you. There was so little in the document that sounded honest to me. I know where you're coming from. I also wanna believe in the good of the people, but this apology was such a calculated, sterilized, whatever.
This apology reminds me there's a concept in business where you never admit fault.
Yeah.
Complete corporate response.
Then why did they write the document? I feel like then they should have just let the drama die down.
Thermonuclear woman moment.
It's no. Listen, I bet you that she's very sad. I bet she's very depressed and anxious.
I'm sorry I got caught.
Yeah. Yeah, this is literally the I sorry I got caught. I don't know. Maybe you guys are right. Maybe Red wrote this. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I would have been in the same situation,
2 hours ago you said Red is like Batman.
Yeah.
But he's more like Darkwing Duck. But the D in Duck is written with a C.
I guess. I guess. Darkwing cut.
Considering this PR stunt, she might actually face some notable legal charges for sabotaging business from GG, Novel.
Yeah.
But that aside, at this point all she can do is admit to seeing her friends that way, that she got called out, and that she'll work on finding an amicable solution with her friends.
Ooh,
Just play with open cards and start from zero, then ruin even that.
No, because the trust is so far gone.
I just don't understand the one-sided beef with Silver.
Oh, I understand. It's kind of
Corpo
obvious.
speech makes sense. Manager equals the corpo in that case. That's why it's all on him.
Wait. So, first of all, let me just say, if I would be Cinder, I would just shut the fucking up. You're clearly incapable of writing anything that people resonate with, so just stay quiet. Let it die down. I would work with whatever, trying to save it. Like, I don't think Gamer Subs would sue her or anything, but Novel
Still
Horizon...
better than the girl who started playing on the guitar and singing, I am not a groomer, just a looser. Or just a robot apology.
What are you talking about?
I would have agreed that maybe she was just a dumb kid, but she went to Silver and grinned as Nano cancelled her art.
Oh yeah, that was malice. Like, I would try to fix myself so I don't end up in debt. If you guys, what you're saying is true, that there is a bunch of Novel Horizon people, I don't know, I never ordered, but these Novel Horizon figurines, they're expensive. Aren't they like 300, 400?
Tashi before she was a Vtuber, we were in the same community.
Yeah?
Red is her boyfriend. No of use in her old community and knew her saw this, but unfortunately she hid it from us.
I don't think the biggest problem is her dating. That's her personal
Red didn't
deal.
tell Cinder that he is her boyfriend. It's not her fault.
Can you imagine that man is living in the same house?
I think the most damning part of this whole thing is just how many people are showing up to corroborate.
Crazy.
Once is a fluke, twice is a coincidence, 3 times is a pattern.
Oh man, bro, but that Novel Horizon thing, how much money could have been?
You think with the community that April 2025 will now replace February 2024 as the worst month ever in Vtuber history?
What happened in February 2024? You have to remind me because I don't know. 250. Okay, so let me amuse myself. So 250, and you said that Cinder has roughly a 5,000 viewership. Let's just say only half of the people will buy it, right? That's $625,000, right? Let's just say that out of all these people, only like, I don't know, like 45% will want a refund. That's still almost 300,000. Now try to pull that money out of your ass when you already bought the materials. Half won't buy a $250 figure. I think a lot of people would buy it. Still, like, even let's say it's even less. That's at least going to be in the 6 figures. Okay, you order 2, my sweet summer child. That's going to be in the 6 figures for the poor Novel Horizon fella. I would just buy it and smash it, but that's your own money. Novel Horizon being on cons, helping people. Wait. Oh, sure, it will hit them hard and they will need to figure things out first. Dude, it's a freaking mess, man. It's just over. It's actually so over.
Neuro Summer predicting all of this a month ago is
Dude,
the weirdest coincidence in all of this.
I saw that! Oh my god.
Boss Rush should change her lyrics from "You can hate me, but I did what I set out for," to "You will hate me and I will lose what I set out for."
I'm going to
but
try.
Seriously, so sad for Vienna and Tricky as well.
I'm trying to find the Neuro
February
Summer Cinder
2024
clip.
was the Niji/Selen drama.
Oh, I see. This is the...
Your mother who will be killed by the trolley if you pull the lever, or your current future spouse who will be killed if you do nothing.
Can I ask what you do in that situation?
Well,
Just a reminder to everyone to have signed legal contracts for all business agreements. Have it notarized if possible. That way there is no ambiguity and there is less of chance for shit like this to happen.
Good luck, buddy.
I don't really plan on settling down.
Well, that didn't age well.
So...
Yeah.
Your mother who will be killed.
That, yeah. Yeah.
Not just acquaintances, right? Do you have many friends?
Yeah, I've got a lot of friends.
They're not just acquaintances, right?
Oh, dear. Oh, bro. Oh, that's so heartbreaking, man. That's so heartbreaking. That's actually, like, I feel like we still don't fucking understand that this is, like, we are memeing on everything, but this is fucking Cinder, man. She was so big. She is big. Like, she is huge. She was, like, one of the biggest indies. And she just, like, tossed everything away. Like, the gamer subs partner, she had that huge statue made for TwitchCon. Like, oh my god. I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's just business. It's actually unhinged, man.
On a serious note, I hope you guys are keeping in touch with Bao on a personal level outside of X and streaming, making sure she's okay.
Yeah. I talk to her often.
Considering how Neuro is created, etc., Teresa non-zero chance she actually had access to some of the messages being sent in the back.
Bro, no, I don't think Neuro reads DMs.
Honestly, I had my doubts about Cinder ever since the cemetery story she mentioned in a collab with Cotton, I believe. She has let the mask slip momentarily a few times.
Wait, what's the cemetery story? I don't know that.
Dude, I just heard on Lily's stream they had much more receipts, but those were too personal, and she only apologized for the receipts that were making public.
Whoa. What? She banged in a cemetery? Like with someone? Or like alone? Or in a cemetery? Bro, listen, I am not the most religious person, but I am not. I don't think that's cool. If anything, I would be terrified that a fucking zombie or a ghost comes and eats my ass while I'm gooning. You know, like, I could list you up so many reasons why it's not good, from serious to hilarious. That's... Listen, that's strange. Yeah, it is kind of disrespectful. It's like, hey, grandma, anyways... I whipped it out, like, yeah. I'm not sure about that. It is weird. Not a funny story.
There is also a clip of Neuro calling out Cinder for DMs.
That's so weird.
I wouldn't say that I was religious or superstitious, but I wouldn't fook around in a cemetery.
Right? You just wouldn't whip it out in front of
What
the
a
ghost.
surprise. The AI is the actual better person.
Right. I think it was weirder when Cinder moved her debut over Cotton's multiple times. Bro, I remember that. I even posted it. It was so weird. It was so... Do you guys remember that? So I'm not going to pull shit out of my ass, but Cotton had her summer bikini debut. It was the bikini outfit. And then Cinder had it at the same time. And I swear to God that Cotton's was first, and then she changed it so that she can be first.
Last thing I'll say is that this doesn't surprise me. Many female creators in her old community got removed for doing the same thing she has done.
Dude, wait. Let me just... I remember, I even posted things on it. Now I wonder who was first, man. I wonder, but I am like 99% sure that Cotton announced it first and then Cinder moved on to it. It was Cotton?
Mary Shelley, author of Frankenstein, lost her virginity on top of her mother's grave.
Well, good for her, I guess, question mark. What the fuck, man? Yeah, that's strange. I don't know, man. Isn't that the girl who wrote the Frankenstein story? Like, she was just a monster fucker. She was ahead of her time. This is fine.
Did you hear they had a lot more receipts that were not made
she got
public
the-
and she only addressed the public made receipts?
Wait, what? No, I did not. She got actually community noted. Lily mentioned it earlier. Oh man. It's just so sad. Everyone and their mother had a bad experience like this. Lily has a stack on Cinder that's just let it go. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think there's a point of pummeling her anymore. Like, it's like she's already, like, you know, gone. It's Joe over. I will have a very hard time believing that, you know, the Pyropops are going to be like, oh yeah, anyways, I will forgive you. This is fine. I'm not sure. Yeah, she got community noted. It's the Cinder revealed themselves as well when Peaches redacted was the Cinder's partner. Moreover, per Bow, nonetheless, Silvervale's account Red acted with Cinder's knowledge and consent, both which directly engaged in a label towards other creations. Yeah. Oh, why do I have to? It's high quality sauce. Very good. I don't want to, but thank you. Very nice high quality sauce. So, yeah, busted, man.
Behind all this manipulation, I just see a very insecure person that never learned to trust anyone, and I find that incredibly sad.
Dude,
Not excusing anything, just saying what my gut feeling is. I do think this comes from
Crazy.
deeply rooted issues and an immense need to feel superior to others.
60 mil. Oh, you're right. I haven't even
We saw
realized
her
it's
getting
60
cooked for
mil.
2 days straight in 4K and it was glorious.
Oh yeah, she's definitely well done. Okay, she's not even well done. She's congratulations at this point. She's more cooked than the steaks I ever so rarely eat. It's Joe over. Literally fucking Joe over. Yeah, it's burnt. 60 million views. Oh, brother. Oh, yeah, it's charcoal. It is actually fucking charcoal. 60 million views and only 12k likes. Oh, you think that this is it's just this was this year January, bro. January 16. Only she became it's so sad. So fucking sad. Yeah, well, it's only April. What a year. We barely reached spring. What do you mean? What a year. Speaking of cooking, yeah, not gonna lie, this was a little bit longer than I expected. That was a lot of words. I was like, oh, I'm good to go through it like in an hour or something. It will be. Matara, God for Matara. Dude, today is a day. Definitely a day. 9/16.
There could be one reality where Red basically has gaslighted Cinder since 2020 or before, and she's so brainwashed that she's just woken up from it all.
No, I don't think so. Listen, even in my wildest dream, I don't think I would believe that. I'm sorry. I just can't. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't believe that. Vishu Jupiter team knows when to hide in the shitstorm. Listen, Matara leaving doesn't change that much. Like, she will not be under the label, but she's still Matara. She can do whatever. I don't think it's going to be as big. It's not like she's leaving forever. She just changes companies. Yeah. Even if she gaslit, I can't read them. To hell and back, her apology could be still sincere. That's true. And let's be real, there wasn't too much sincerity in this one. Bro, it's like when fucking Yanners and Vey comes out of the hidey hole, that's when you know that you fucked up. These two are never commenting on anything. Dude, even Lily never comments on anything. Dude, like, yeah. Oh my god. Bruh. Okay, oh, it's only 9. I can still cook.
Let's be honest, when she returns she will either go full defensive crying victim mode, or act like nothing happened. I just left
True.
her Discord server and people are forbidden from talking about. Don't know if it was lifted after I left, but I doubt it.
Wait, whose server? Cinder server. Oh, I think it's in a lockdown. Yeah, bro, all of her moderators quit. But who do you think is going to kick out the people who are Monka? Red is like fired, right? All the mods left.
Matara got caught by Shoujo eating too many of her husbands.
Oh yeah, truly. The great husband.
Did you see
outrage.
someone post a Cinder's Daphne's doc?
No.
It's buried under the comments, but not too far down. Sorry if you had,
Ooh.
wasn't here or it. Also love your content as Koo.
Who would say that? Who would, what can you defend? Bro, I don't... Yeah, what would you defend her for? Oh... Red fired, mods quit. Everything is over. The defense was Delily. Listen. All I can say to whoever defends it is she's not gonna fuck you, little
That
bro.
she is a grown adult woman, she can make her own choices, and she did. She is not a child. It doesn't matter what Red says. She is responsible for her own actions.
True. She ain't gonna fuck you, little bro. I'm sorry. If Mr. Finger, there is a chance. Oh my god. Leave me alone with Mr. Finger.
Yay, that's enough internet insanity for me. Good night, Asku, chat. Enjoy your drama, Neil Spiflower.
Nah, man, I don't have food. I'd really have to cook something. Just like a little bit of something, okay? I just really need to pee. Will you allow me to go to pee for a split second? I need to pee for a split second, no. No? Okay. Then I guess I
Red
will
fired,
just pee myself.
mods quit, pups are leaving,
This
and
is
friends
fine.
abandoned her. SH lost it all, she got burned by her own flames.
Bro, it is soju over. I'm sorry, but it's soju over. I just don't see how this could come back. I'm sorry. Wait. Okay, let me pee 1 second. Where is that my BRB screen? Yeah, 1 sec.